Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Today is Thursday, and you know what that means, 3 hours of action with a GWA supercard, and the start of our heavyweight journey in New Japan, with Fire Pro Wrestling World. But first I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us, and hope the day finds you well. Alright, as per usual, I have of course booked ourselves our shiny 10-match GWA supercard du jour, so let me just pop myself over yonder, get my controller up and running. Cross my fingers that it's going to recognize my controller after I had to turn off and back on. Loverly. Okay, and then I'll do a quick save because I think I sent somebody else to a different promotion and didn't save before then. I was just checking it out earlier today as I was making my notes. So I've slightly reviewed the card, so I have something of an understanding. As per usual, of course, we have our 5 title matches, we have 2 #1 contendership matches, and then we filled the other 3 slots with various offerings. We're going to go ahead and proceed. We don't have any outsiders today, so I don't think we're going to worry about people showing up for work. Should be alright. As we start the February event of, I think it's year 6 still. Alright, now, one of those sort of placeholder... Oh, let me save quick, just to make sure. No shenanigans, everybody showed up, all the fans are here. Lock the doors, they're in the building, they're not getting out. Okay, because up first, we have some stable tag team action here. I mean, I hope it's stable. It certainly features 2 factions. The Industry, represented by Thomas Walker and Matt Robinson, look to be taking on Roosh and Shane Taylor of Los Ricos. Let's get straight down to the ring for action in our tag team division as we open things up here on this actually very nice afternoon outside. I mean, it's a little chilly, but I like the cold. As you can see here in the vastness of space, I'm quite used to it by now. Don't ask where the oxygen comes from. As always, the creature on feature, the head official here as you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle, the GWA. Mr. Bigfoot there at the top of your screen. My webcam should be out of the way shortly. There you can see the little clawed feet on the top of your screen there. Meanwhile, in the ring, excuse me, sent out of the ring, is Roosh there in the white by Thomas Walker in the black and purple. Uncharacteristic sportsmanship there shown by Walker, allowing Roosh immediately to enter the ring. Also, likewise from Industry stablemate Matt Robinson, not dropping off the apron to attack, as there are no disqualifications or countouts once you're outside. These 2 competitors and teams feeling each other out here. I don't know that they've necessarily squared off in tag team competition before. There we see Roosh once again sent to the outside, and once again, nice show of sportsmanship from the Industry. Now allowing Roosh to make the tag, so we're seeing Matt Robinson and Shane Taylor on either side of the equation for the first time here. Shane Taylor, one of the sort of unsung heroes of the GWA roster, always puts on an above-average performance, displays a remarkable athleticism for a man his size, and oodles of courage and perseverance. Most notably put on the map by their huge title win against then GCW champion Brock Lesnar. About a year and a half ago in our timeline, I would say, if not more by now, perhaps 2 years or more by now. Robinson and Walker, a former GWA Tag Team Championship combination in their own right, looking to get back in their winning ways to bring some more gold back to the Industry, who, as far as I can tell, currently not in possession of any belts. Jack Howard having lost the Freelance Championship to Penta on our last show. Likewise, Los Ricos, not the most influential or adorned stable in the GWA, so both of these factions looking to add another nice W to their record to get back into tag title contention. We're just past the 5-minute mark. We're back to the matchup. I was going to say briefly, we're back in the matchup of Walker and Roosh, but Walker trading up there. Now Matt Robinson, one of the early premier performers on the GWA roster that never quite broke out to GWA Heavyweight Championship level contention, but A solid addition to any roster, and we're certainly glad to have him. The most likable member of the industry, to be honest. But they all sort of have this darker edge that they unleash in their matches. To that point, his partner, Thomas Walker, quite surprised I haven't seen the fork come into play. Although now that I put the idea out there into the universe, I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Oh, Matt Robinson. Hey! Dork, thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate that, buddy. Hope you're having a good one. Quick one count there. Oh, now comes the fork into play, and immediately Rush is busted open here. Thomas Walker. I don't know how he keeps sneaking those into matches. Rush smartly immediately tagging out to Shane Taylor. Try to freshen things up on the Los Ricos side of the equation. Oh, as you see the blood already pooling on the canvas, but don't worry, it won't be there long. The canvas absorbs the blood, and it makes the matches stronger. Shane Taylor doing his best to work the forehead of his opponents here, trying to bust open either Robinson or Walker to even things for his side. Interesting strategy. See if it pans out for him. Oh, Robinson to the top. Oh, big elbow drop to the midsection of Taylor. Kind of landed in the ropes there. Good Robinson, unable to make a cover. And Taylor recovering. Oh! Football tackle gets dodged by Robinson, but Shane Taylor able to press the advantage. At least momentarily. Mid kicks from Robinson. Gets a little time and space. Allows him to tag in Thomas Walker, who misses with that pay dirt. Bit of miscommunication there between the industry. But and no worse for wear. Nice frog splash there from Walker, but Rush is in to break it up. Unfortunately, still bleeding is Rush. The wound isn't going to get tended to until this match is finished. Unfortunately, too close to the ropes is Walker. I believe Rush knew that. And Taylor presence of mind there to get that pin broken up. Now again, creating a bit of space, getting Rush back in there. Oh, now he finally hits that pay dirt. Nicely timed there, and then a kick to the ding-ding of Shane Taylor. Walker looking to end things quickly here, but oh dear, oh dear. Oshi-garoshi there. Back of the head, into the cover, proper side of the Burning Hammer logo. Shane Taylor wouldn't have made it in time. But thankfully for his squad, Rush able to kick out of two despite the constant blood loss that he's suffering throughout this one. Former GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, so heart of a champion. Has Rush, mind you, it's pumping blood out of his forehead onto the canvas for a good 10 minutes now. Oh, roll through into the armbar from Robinson. Under the ropes, though, are the legs of Rush. Able to quickly break up that submission attempt, or that could have done it if we passed the 15-minute mark. Oh dear. Sit-out dominator from Robinson. Just smashing Rush head first into the canvas, just squeezing more of the lifeblood out of him. Quite literally. Off the ropes. Big knee to the face there. Robinson and Walker clearly sensing victory if they can keep Rush in the ring. See that? Just bouncing off Robinson. Didn't even really have to do anything. Oh. Rush able to sneak out. Get back to his corner and get Shane Taylor tagged back in. Oh my. Immediately into a sit-out dominator on Taylor from Robinson. Impressive display of strength. Oh man. Big Saito suplex to follow it up too. Shane Taylor with a sidewalk slam. Oh, back and forth they go. Exchanging punches and kicks. Clothesline doesn't do it. Woo, but the roundhouse clothesline does. I keep forgetting what that is. The discus. The discus lariat. There we go. The discus lariat does the trick there for Matt Robinson. Oh dear. Into the pedigree. Shane Taylor dropped on his face. Oh, Rush able to sneak past the defense of Thomas Walker and break up that pin attempt. Leaving Taylor open for a second pedigree. Walker playing D well this time. Oh, Taylor out at two though. There's that resilience we were talking about. Gets hit with two of Robinson's finishes in a row, able to still kick out at two. Robinson drops the big man and gets Walker back involved. Taylor desperate for a tag here. Oh! Nice double arm bomb in the middle of the ring. Oh. Robinson unabated, able to break that up. Unfortunately, wrong part of town. And now Walker smartly gets Shane Taylor back into the industry corner here. 20 minutes have gone. Oh, Shane Taylor seizes an opportunity to tag Roosh back in. That cut across the forehead. Not negatively impacting Roosh as far as I can tell. Canvas seems to quite enjoy all the fresh blood supply. Oh, just raking the eyes and smearing the blood across the face of Roosh. He couldn't defend himself against that. Sister Abigail from Thomas Walker into another Ushigoroshi. Hooks the leg. Wrong side of the ring, though. Taylor able to get in and break that up. Roosh off the ropes. Big drop kick to the back of Walker here. Kicks him back down to the canvas. Meanwhile, Robinson has Taylor locked in that armbar for a significant amount of time. Double stomp to the back, rolls him over. Robinson's got a tag up. Oh! Thomas Walker just kicks out. Meanwhile, Shane Taylor eats a third pedigree. Los Ricos in a big bad way as Robinson tagged in as the fresh man. Immediately into a cover. Senses Roosh is out. And he's right. Look at the pool of blood. Oh my goodness gracious me. The industry wearing down and outlasting both Roosh and Shane Taylor there. Excellent work by both Matt Robinson and Thomas Walker. Though I would argue that it is once again the fork of Thomas Walker that ended up making the difference there. Nevertheless, the industry with a big win in the tag division. To kick things off here. All right. 80%. Not too shabby. Now we have our first of 5 title matches. Doc Gallows has been going through, speaking of the industry, Doc Gallows of Demon Club, our GCW heavyweight champion, has been going through each and every member of the industry since winning the belt from Matt Robinson. The only person in the faction he has not faced is Jack Howard, and we present that match to you right now. Jack Howard, one of the most prolific champions in our company's history. Doc Gallows likes to get his matches done in around 10 minutes. That's the best I can say about him. One way or another, look for this thing to end around the 10-minute mark. As the two big men are going at it here. This is like, I don't know, Taker Sid level stuff. If Doc Gallows can laughingly be considered GWA's Undertaker. I guess we still have I can't say that when we have Bray Wyatt on the roster. Got a lot of talented big men here on display. These are two amongst them. That's the most I can give you. One GCW champion, Gallows, as we said, has made their way through 4/5, 80% of the faction of the industry has fallen before Doc Gallows in and around the 10-minute mark. Only the leader, Hollywood hunk Jack Howard, remains currently in opposition. Doc Gallows in the face paint. Jack Howard in the mullet. Back and forth these two big men go. As we said, Gallows likes to wrap things up around the 10-minute mark, so hoping to go full bore until he poops himself out. Cracks the beer backstage and likes to get back there before it warms up. Don't know why he doesn't wait. It's just his process. First cover, the match appears. Sees a 1 count for Doc Gallows, just sort of testing the cardio there of Jack Howard, I would suspect, as we are sub 5 minutes into this matchup. Pretty steady action, though, not the most thrilling of contents to this point. Oh, here we go. Start to open up there. Nice TKO from Gallows. Signature offense from both competitors, as it happens. Nice clothesline there from Howard. Rocks the GCW champion, but only momentarily.
5 minutes gone.
Tied down to the tree of woe. And stomped in the midsection. Gallows there, you see, needing to catch his breath a bit. Oh, Gallows pull at the 5.5-minute mark, but you see Howard's arm was underneath the ropes. Mr. Bigfoot having to break the hold. Likewise on that small package attempt. Another Gallows pull. 1, 2. Oh, Howard is almost dropped, and we barely passed 6 minutes. Two big finishing moves out of Doc Gallows there as he gets dropped throat first across the ropes. Now sizing up Jack Howard for perhaps the 3rd and final Gallows pull. Nope. Has a go behind. No such luck. Ducks out of the way of that clothesline. Nice follow-away slam there from Gallows. You can see him getting tired by lugging the bigger man around here. Oh, and a follow-away slam in response from Howard. Tit for tat, the two big men go. Oh, guy. Oh, my. Okay, just make sure I was going to try to dragon suplex him over. That wasn't going to go well. Thankfully for everyone involved, Gallows countered. Another big clothesline puts the champ down. But pulled back up quickly. Nice follow-away slam there for Howard. Challenger's starting to pull away here after suffering those two Gallows pulls not 2 minutes ago. Momentum swinging in the Challenger's favor. I believe Doc Gallows may have tired themselves out early in this one. Yeah, you see them now having to pause for some breath as we creep ever closer to that sort of self-imposed 10-minute time limit. Nice main event spinebuster into the cover. Just a 2 for Jack Howard. Break of the eyes goes Doc. Another follow-away slam. About a half a dozen so far in this matchup between the two gentlemen. Howard hoists the big man up for a brainbuster. Gallows counters the go-behind, though. Unable to maintain much momentum as either man, just sort of trading moves back and forth. Nice TKO there from challenger Jack Howard. Both men having to catch their breath a bit before getting back to their feet. Gallows countering out of what might have been a package pile driver attempt. Oh, and another Gallows pole! But again, too close to the ropes. As I check my clock, and yes, we are at the 11-minute mark. Essentially overtime in a Doc Gallows match. So he pauses briefly to catch his wind. Thinking he has Howard right where he wants him. He's hit his finish on him thrice thus far. Giving Howard no time to react off those ropes. Quick backdrop up and over. Oh, TKO from Howard trying to fight from underneath back into this thing. Gets up first. No, Gallows pull into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness gracious me, the back of Howard's head striking that turnbuckle, and he immediately counters with a brainbuster. Up top he goes. Diving fist drop to the dingling. Howard running on fumes, but still trying to put together some combination of offense as we pass 13 minutes now. This is practically an Iron Man match as far as Doc Gallows is concerned. Off the ropes comes Howard. Nice. Big boot to the side of the head. Another fist drop to the ding-dong. Sets him up with another TKO. Howard rocking and rolling here. What does he have in mind for Gallows? Oh, doesn't matter. Counter with a huge headbutt. Gallows able to grab his wind, and we could be seeing the Gallows pull imminently. Another huge headbutt. Pulls Howard away from the ropes. Keep your eye on the clock. 14 minutes and counting here. Another beefy follow-away slam. Plants Gallows to the mat. Howard up first, but only barely. Now the two men slugging it out. Punches and chops, back and forth. Oh, discus lariat settles the argument in favor of Jack Howard. Trying to position Doc Gallows in the corner now. He likes to he likes to pile drive his opponents from the corner to the center of the ring. Most of the time, diving fist drop this time to the small of the back there of Doc Gallows. So he may be going for those rolling Germans that they've seen Howard gain champion success in the past. Oh, spinning power slam into the cover. 2! Gallows out at 2. As we're practically headed, I'm going to say it, we're headed toward 20 minutes now. In the longest and most competitive match of Doc Gallows' championship reign, if not GWA career. And it rolls on here thanks to sponsors like Thick Rick. Oh, nice butterfly suplex with a bridge into a cover, but unfortunately, no pinfalls on the floor. Oh my God, package pile driver to Gallows. Gallows voluntarily rolling himself back in just to confuse Howard there, I guess. As there are no countouts or disqualifications, mind you, Gallows can't quite be in his right mind after that first and now second package pile driver on the floor. Howard's got to get Gallows back in the ring here. Oh my gosh, he's not done. A third. 3 finishes on the floor for Gallows, who rolls himself back into the ring to try to escape the onslaught. Howard sends him right back out to the floor. Apparently Howard's strategy was relatively lay low for 20 minutes and then drop his opponent on his dome on the ground. As the fight continues. Gallows now grabbing a chair. Oh, he's got to watch that in the ring. He's going to have a 5 count inside the ring. Of course, he's fine outside. You see there. Oh, he's got to drop it. He's got to... Still had to drop it because he started inside the ring with the chair. Oh, that confused Gallows momentarily, but he's able to recover. And it's gut check time for Howard. Champion and challenger both reeling here. TKO, 1, 2, 3. Jack Howard with a TKO after that vicious onslaught on the floor. Those 3 package pile drivers he ended up hitting Doc Gallows with toward the conclusion of that, dragging him well out of his comfort zone. In excess of 20 minutes in that one. And the Hawaiian Smasher, as they call it here, I call it the TKO, drops Doc Gallows, and we have ourselves a new GCW heavyweight champion, and probably Doc Gallows' best singles match of his GWA career. Okay, so GCW, I gotta write down the Jack won it. I'll take my digital notes here. Jack Howard. No more such notes to take until match number 4. Okay. Ah, yes. Ah, yes! This was just one of those thrown together matches because next month I booked our Stardom Junior Heavyweight Champion, Sasha Banks, versus Asuka, which there was just a match I wanted to see. So, in preparation for that, they found themselves a couple of tag team partners for a little tag team showdown. So you're going to see Sasha Banks and Samoa Joe taking on Asuka and Kota Ibushi coming up right about now. Right about... And away we go. Oh, we see Banks and Asuka, champion and challenger, starting things off. And their recruited tag team partners. You see Samoa Joe respectfully there for Sasha Banks in the blue corner. Likewise, you can see Kota Ibushi partnered with Asuka in the red corner on the far right side of your screen as we get over there eventually. Interesting seeing both champion and challenger starting things off. A preview for their clash for, let me double check my notes, the Stardom Junior Championship coming up on our next show, which will be next Wednesday. Asuka trying to get a feel for champion Sasha Banks. Likewise, Sasha trying to test the measure of her future challenger. Decided she's had enough for now, and now we see Samoa Joe in there now against Asuka for the first time. Look for Asuka to make a quick tag if she's able. Samoa Joe currently blocking her from doing so. Oh, there she goes. Floats over off that suplex attempt. Thought she might have gone for the tag there, but Asuka, wily veteran, continuing the fight against Samoa Joe. Likewise, a scarred warrior of the ring wars for many a year now. See Kota Ibushi in for the first time. Who wouldn't want to see Kota versus Joe? Oh, goodness gracious me. Big flipping slam there. Just a body slam. You can always pump something up, can't you? Back and forth they go. Kota Ibushi putting everything they have into those kicks. You could tell by the way they was yelling and just pulling on the head. Kind of a lazy camel clutch there. Kota Ibushi pressing their advantage. Nice moonsault pin attempt, but Sasha Banks confident that Joe can get out at one, and so he does. Ooh. Quick tag made back to Sasha Banks now. Banks versus Kota Ibushi. Another interesting first-time matchup, if I'm not mistaken. Can't imagine this has happened in real life. Nice counter there from Sasha Banks, so of course we're looking to lock on that Banks statement. Oh, I was going to say, if not this powerbomb counter doing the trick, but results in a no count.
Golden Trigger!
Surprisingly manly voice from Asuka there. Sounded a little bit like Kenny Omega in that Golden Trigger call, but everyone that's not Kota Ibushi on part of that move always does. I'm kidding, of course, as they use the New Japan sample. Shout out that move. Asuka not having a real good time with Sasha Banks to this point. Quickly tagging in and out so that Ibushi can get the measure of the champion instead. Perhaps this is just mind games, of course, played by Asuka to not let Sasha Banks get too familiarized with her offense and what she's capable of. Kota Ibushi content to bludgeon whomever he's opposite the ring with here, as he's all too eager to trade strikes and submission attempts with both Samoa Joe and Sasha Banks, as you see a nice MMA countering sequence there. Ended up with Joe in control. Going back, dancing with LeBron on those rights and lefts of Samoa Joe, known well early in their career and often in their career for their striking power. With Samoa Joe knocking fools out since 2002. My word, next year is Samoa Joe's like 20th year. I don't know how much in the industry, or how long in the industry was when he had that 23-month Ring of Honor title reign. That was like, you know, end of 2002 to end of, obviously end of 2004, because he lost at the final battle of 2004. But, my word. 20 years old Joe. Coming up. I mean, you know, next year, but still. Oh! Udokan spinning back fist there from Asuka, nicely placed across the 5-head of Sasha Banks. Sasha now in a bit of trouble here, as Asuka has waited patiently for the right time to step into the ring against the champion. Smartly done there by Banks, though, scurrying to the corner to get Joe back involved. Saw her opportunity and took it. And she's able to get back into the apron and rest up a bit. As Asuka and Joe are now set to trade blows. And back and forth they go. Asuka smartly pulling Joe back into the red corner. Oh! Spin kick to the back of the head drops the Samoan submission machine, but he pops right back up. At least for a second. Asuka taking it to Kota Ibushi. Joe doesn't realize. Now he does, as he had a leg lock on Asuka that was quickly broken up. Oh! Dodges that springboard dropkick from Ibushi, but not the Golden Star Powerbomb. Nicely placed in the corner. Just a 2 count though. Asuka not helping Ibushi with that pin attempt, not running defense. Sasha running all the way across the ring for naught though, as Joe is able to kick out. Now after a back elbow by Joe, now you see Asuka in there. Mind games upon mind games by the challenger. Sasha Banks must be as confused as I. As Asuka's tactics in this one. Oh, Joe missing the second half of the combination. Didn't expect that short jab to drop Ibushi like it did. Ibushi retreating to the corner to get Asuka involved in the action. Much to her chagrin, she eats a big... Oh no! Counters the powerbomb! Counters the powerbomb of Joe! And gets the pin! Sasha Banks, perplexed, shakes her head. How could Joe let it happen? And Asuka looking to the crowd. Did you see what she did? Looking to see if anyone noticed what she just pulled off. A huge powerbomb counter into a small package. It wasn't a small package, it was more of a victory roll. But anyway, a huge powerbomb counter. And Asuka pins Samoa Joe. What a surprise flash pin that was. Wowzers. Sasha Banks is in for a world of trouble next month with Asuka if she's capable of pulling off a pinfall victory on Samoa Joe like that. Just out-wrestled the big man and got the win for her team. Speaking of teams, what we have next is a 6-person tag team matchup. But I assure you, every competitor will be for themselves, because that's right, this is the first of 2 of our Strange Bedfellows 6-person tag team #1 contendership matches, where we have two 3-person teams facing off against each other. But the winner of the fall, in terms of pinfall or submission, the actual winner of the fall, regardless of what team they're on, that individual will become the #1 contender for, in this case, the Freelance Heavyweight Championship, currently held by Penta El Cero M. So, someone in this match is going to get a Freelance Heavyweight Championship opportunity next month. Let's get down to the ring and see who's involved. I'm going to refer to them as teams red and blue, or sorry, blue and red. Or let me blue and red. There, I have to do it opposite. So blue and red. So he's starting things off. I believe Tyler Bate there representing the blue corner, and Daichi Hashimoto, the red. Both of these gentlemen in stables. Tyler Bate in the industry, and Daichi Hashimoto a part of Dragon Dojo. Likewise, the man that Daichi just tagged in, Rey Mysterio, head of Los Ricos, also part of Team Red, and the third member of the team in the red corner, the unaffiliated Sammy Callahan. As I see, goodness gracious me, Los Ricos member Zeus is opposite his stable leader, Rey Mysterio, in this one. That's quite interesting. Strange bedfellows indeed. And I remind you that these matches are set up more or less randomly. You see the third person for Team Blue, awkwardly wearing the wrong color, is Josh Alexander, the walking weapon, most often seen in tag team competition with partner Ethan Page. It's one half of the North. Recently, both individuals have sort of branched off to pursue more singles opportunities here on the GWA roster. And we'll see what Josh Alexander can do with this #1 contendership opportunity. As now Los Ricos stablemates Zeus and Rey Mysterio going at it. None giving other any quarter. As both realize that the winner of the pinfall or submission is the #1 contender for the Freelance Heavyweight Championship. Though you would think when they were opposite each other in the ring, one would just allow the other to pin them, but that's not the way Los Ricos want to do their business. That devalues their brand, such a cheap win. So kudos to them for maintaining the sportsmanship of this competition. Speaking of, there was a bit of a forearm contest between Alexander and Callahan. Josh getting the better, for the moment at least. See Callahan bowling him over off that clothesline attempt. Still very early. Only 5 minutes gone in this one. So, you want to give your team the best opportunity to win. However, you also strategically want to be the legal competitor for your squad when the match is won, thereby granting yourself the #1 contendership, in addition to your team getting the winner's share of the purse. So, lots going on in the head of all the competitors here, and a new wrinkle in this one that we've not seen before in one of these matches, where Zeus is on one side and Rey Mysterio on the other, both gentlemen a part of Los Ricos, and we'll see what happens. No, Rey doesn't even hesitate, drops right out to the floor once Zeus is sent out there to double team his own stablemate. Such is the importance of a #1 contendership opportunity here in the GWA. Like, we're not giving away title shots each and every month. Anyway, they're earning title shots each and every month. That's the big difference. In most cases, sometimes I just assign them. I was really hoping Tetsuya Naito would get a belt, or hold a belt, so that when Sammy came back I could do Naito Sammy and have their big blood feud match be for a title, but didn't need it, as it turned out. Try to keep something of a headcanon going at all times. Nice butterfly suplex there from Tyler Bate, squaring off against Sammy Callahan. The fifth and final member of the industry, facing off against the Draw, Sammy Callahan, who had mixed success in both the heavyweight and junior heavyweight ranks here. In fact, looks like half of the competitors in this matchup are juniors. The other half full heavy. Ooh, Tyler Bate almost sneaking out with the opportunity there, as he saw Alexander and Zeus willing to run interference. For Team Blue, Josh Alexander tagged back in. Raheem Bate managed to stop Callahan from getting a fresh member of Team Red opposite him. Oh, counter there by Callahan though. Nice Russian leg sweep. Now Callahan off to the corner. Tags in Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, perhaps the greatest counter wrestler in the history of professional wrestling. No one has done it on a grander stage at a higher level than Rey Mysterio. Up against the walking weapon, Josh Alexander is going to be looking to drop Rey Mysterio on the top of his head with that vicious spinning tombstone piledriver. Rey, of course, will be looking for that 619, but he's got to get Josh into the corner first before he can even think about attempting that move. Meanwhile, Josh smartly tagging out Tyler Bate, keeping Zeus out of the matchup, who is a stablemate of Rey Mysterio's. And now we got an airplane spin attempt. This is a submission move. Rey thankfully able to get out of that one and stumble his way to his own corner and get Callahan tagged back in. Once again, we got Callahan and Tyler Bate matched up in this one. so far it's been fairly common to see these two across the ring from one another in this 6-person tag to this point. We are approaching about 15 minutes. Neither faction or neither unit seeming to slow down as of yet. Oh, vicious powerbomb from Sammy Callahan. And that almost puts Tyler Bate down. So the rest of the teams there preoccupied with running interference on one another. Callahan with a stroke! Oh, almost puts Tyler Bate away. Reminder, the winner faces Penta El Cero M for the Freelance Heavyweight Championship. Tyler Bate again off that nice butterfly suplex, just gets two. Tags Alexander back in. Seems like Alexander and Tyler Bate are doing their best to keep Zeus out of the matchup. Oh, that's on now. And on the floor, everything's messed up. Oh my goodness me! Double under pile driver to Callahan on the floor from Alexander. You see him fending off both Callahan and Mysterio. Meanwhile, in the ring, Hashimoto has to fend off Zeus and Tyler Bate. So far, so good though for Hashimoto. I have lost track of who's legal, but I will find out once things settle down here. Nice double stomp off the top to the back of Tyler Bate. And Hashimoto calls out Zeus. Happy to respond. Oh my gosh. Now Hashimoto's all tied up by Bate. Meanwhile, outside the ring, rolling hills. To Rey Mysterio on the floor after Alexander suffered a vicious pile driver. Meanwhile, Callahan in the ring gets jackhammered by Zeus. Action fast and furious everywhere. As we've settled things down, and Josh Alexander and Daishi Hashimoto prove themselves to be the legal competitors, until Hashimoto tags out to Rey Mysterio, of course. Mysterio and Alexander, oh my god, Rey gets planted with a double under her pile driver, and now it's Rey against Zeus once more. Alexander with an ankle lock to no avail, as he's no longer legal, but the ref's letting him get away with it. There's no, 5 count to get out of the ring in the GWA. Boom, big choke slam! Quick into the cover! Almost puts Rey away. Rey and Zeus, both members of Los Ricos. Rey, fully understanding the power of his stablemate Zeus, smartly taking out the Daichi Hashimoto. Hashimoto and Zeus now are going to trade blows. And that suits both men just fine. Chopping away at each other. Big clothesline from Zeus. Off the ropes. Oh, drop kick just under the chin. Oh, nice slap. Chop combo. Center of the ring there from Zeus. Oh my goodness me, a jumping knee. A jumping knee to the face of Zeus. May have turned things around for Hashimoto just like that. And they certainly allow both members to get fresh men involved. As Josh Alexander hits the tombstone on Callahan! Into the cover! 1, 2, 3. Just like that! The walking weapon! Josh Alexander wins the match for his squad, Team Blue, and earns himself the right to face Penta El Cero M for the Freelance Championship. My oh my. Okay, Josh Alexander, huh? That'll be fun. The spinning tombstone in a 5-star barn burner of a match. Non-stop action as these #1 contendership, strange bedfellow, 6-person championship opportunity. I don't know, it's a lot of words, as these matches tend to be. Alright, now this would, if this were a real show, this next match would be the one sending us to intermission. Now, even though at last month's show in the GWA, who was it? Johnny Gargano won the #1 contendership for the Freelance Junior Championship. They have a tag title match scheduled for later tonight. So their Freelance Junior Heavyweight Championship opportunity is being delayed until the next show. Stepping in to take their place currently is Naomichi Marufuji, who will be facing champion Mustafa Ali. Let's get down to the ring and see how this one shakes out. Mustafa Ali, of course, will be looking for the 054, that impressive aerial maneuver off of the top. And Naomichi Marufuji, at this point in his career, can finish you with the Shiranui, the Emerald Frozen, various elbow combinations. He could just kick your face off, or he might Tiger Driver you. Many, many options in the arsenal of a Marufuji at this point in their career. Ali more focused mainly on the 054, as their surefire finishing, let's say. Neither of these gentlemen is any stranger to championship gold, both in and out of the GWA, and certainly in the junior heavyweight division. It seems Mustafa Ali has constantly either been in contention for or a holder of junior heavyweight championship gold throughout their career here in the GWA. You see a beautifully placed jumping back elbow into the corner there from Marufuji. Still got hops when he needs them. He's the ring veteran of over 20 years of the mat wars. Indeed, these two gentlemen no stranger to one another, as I believe they faced off several times in their GWA career. I'm happy to continue that long-standing rivalry tonight. Now, Mustafa Ali here isn't shy about hitting that 054 very early in the matchup. As soon as he can get you worn down enough where you can pop up to the rope and you're in the right position, definitely not shy about firing one off, so to speak. As you see both men now just back and forth they go. Mustafa pushing Michi Marufuji more toward the middle of the ring. Head scissor to the far corner, it looks like. Yeah, once again now, Mustafa getting him closer to the red corner, might be positioning him for something there up the top. Nope, choosing instead slow things down, perhaps get a little bit of his own win back there. Nicely counter. Once again, Ali trying to wear down Marufuji. Both men colliding there, poorly timed off the ropes from Ali. Allows Marufuji to get that snap suplex off. Try to change the offensive momentum of the matchup. No such doing. Here he goes, here he goes. And there it is, the 054 to the back of Marufuji. He's going to try to drag him away from the ropes, but it's really tough to do in the north-south corners of the ring. You want to try to get east-west if you can help it. Marufuji hanging in there. He's already suffered an 054 to the back. What long-term damage that can have, but there we see the Shiranui out of the corner. 1, 2, oh, almost dims the lights of Ali. We almost had a new champion there. Haven't seen Marufuji actually hit this Shiranui in a little while. Missing off his first and most famous finishing move. Rolls him up. Oh my gosh, almost puts Ali down again. Oh, beautiful bridge on the German. Ali out of 2. You see him struggling for those ropes though, but able to shift his weight, roll his shoulder out. Whoa! Ducks the leg lariat. Just bounces Ali off his chest before he puts him down with a super kick. Marufuji sensing victory here. Ali pulls into the crowd as though to signify he is firmly in command. Nice falling clothesline, but Marufuji up first. Counters into a back suplex. Does the challenger. Pulling Ali back to his feet just to drop him again with another stiff kick to the side of the head.
10 minutes gone.
As we have passed 10 minutes, tucks him over into an Emerald Trojan. But Ali able to roll through. Nice elevation on that butterfly suplex against the ropes. Ali again struggling to get Marufuji into a proper position here in the southern point of the ring. Oh, super kick to Ali. Pulls him away from the ropes, but elects not to go for the cover. Marufuji instead, opting for more punishment, gets countered, suplex out of the ring, but Ali retreats to the center of the ring to try to catch his breath. Hits that beautiful one-person standing Spanish fly, but Marufuji shrugging it off. Oh, stiff chop across the chest, drops Ali to the mat. Back and forth they go. You see Ali trying to drive Marufuji into the blue corner now. Nice spin kick. And both men are down. Both men are back up. Marufuji quickly countering whatever Ali had planned. The fight continues. There's that beautiful double arm butterfly. Up top he goes. 054 into the cover. 1, 2. No! Marufuji kicks out. Oh, step up Enziguri. Rolls through. 1, 2. Ali out at 2. Anyone's matchup as we approach 15 minutes here. Another stiff kick to the side of the head. Sliding drop kick to the other side. Oh. Marufuji trying to knock Ali out. Gets dropped with a complete shot. Oh, Poison Rana. Rolls him over. 1, 2. No, Marufuji out again. Ali pressing his advantage. Looking to take Marufuji down and out. Another beautiful butterfly suplex, but too far away for that 054. Off the ropes this time. Another falling clothesline, but Marufuji right back up. Sends Ali off the ropes. Clothesline drops the champ. Reversed into the corner. Snap suplex against the turnbuckle. Back and forth they are going. I glance to my right, and my cat is finally sleeping. Yes. Yes, it's been like a day or more. Okay, the boy must be exhausted. Okay. Ali up top again. 450. 1, 2, 3. Ali retains. After a 450 splash. What a matchup. That could have gone either way. Outlasting the Puru Wrestling veteran, Naomichi Marufuji, able to hit that 450 splash. Just a hair under perfect, but still a 5-star affair. Oh, excuse me, it's the Firebird splash. And that would have sent us to break. Ali retaining. Okay, so that was the Freelance Junior. I just cross that off because there's nothing to update. And then we're going on down. Oh yes, so back from break. I don't really need to do much to sell this. Coming back from break, it's a Stardom Heavyweight Championship matchup. The champion is Roman Reigns, and the challenger is Brock Lesnar. So a match that could have main evented, or may have main evented, a WrestleMania. That's about the 6th match on our card. So let's get that rocking and rolling. Got bigger fish to fry later. As always, of course, the Creature on Feature, senior official here as you stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle, Mr. Bigfoot, in charge of the action in this one. And we have the Stardom champion Roman Reigns facing off against the challenger here, Brock Lesnar, the Beast Incarnate. And of course, be looking to send Roman on the road to Suplex City before eventually finishing them off with a hurricane warning of an F5. Meanwhile, Roman Reigns very much relies on the momentum of his opponent and sending his opponent off the ropes for his Superman punch and spear finishers. Mind you, he has a few different ways he can hit the spear on you. Standing, running, off the ropes, and out of the corner toward the center of the ring. So look for him to attempt to hit at least one before this is all said and done. Of course, if he's conscious after being German suplexed over the rope to the floor by Brock Lesnar. Mind you, there are no countouts or disqualifications on the floor, so it really doesn't hurt either men to be out. Well, it hurts both men to be out here, obviously, but it's to no one's particular advantage. But if you're thrown bodily out of the ring rather than voluntarily leaving and are then suplexed onto the various weapons on the floor, perhaps it's to your detriment, as Roman Reigns is finding out right now, repeatedly, at the hands of Brock Lesnar. Oh. There we go. Turnabout being fair play. Roman Reigns doing his best to try to suplex Brock now onto the chair or bit of table. Brock trying to throw Roman Reigns into the crowd. Failing to do so, just bodily heaving him against the guardrail instead. Roman Reigns wisely trying to... Oh, okay, I was going to say wisely just get back into the ring, but momentarily tagging up the cat and mouse before Brock belly to bellies him over the ropes this time and sends him right back out to the floor and hits an F5. And we are just about 5 minutes deep in this one, folks. Roman Reigns in a world of trouble. Brock Lesnar came out swinging with the heavy artillery. Got Roman outside the ring early. As you see Mr. Bigfoot just taking a knee. In observance of this one, Brock has the champion rocking and reeling. Let's see if they can press that advantage and finish them off here. Roman, meanwhile, doing their best to fight from underneath and get back into this one. See them powering through, trying not to show weakness in the face of an unstoppable onslaught. My goodness me, suplex after suplex to Roman Reigns from Brock Lesnar. Into another F5. This could do it. 1, 2, no! Roman Reigns out at 2.9. But he's got to get something going here. It has been all Brock for the first 7 minutes of this one, and he has not wasted any time in hitting his best moves. Another throwing belly to Roman Reigns as Brock needs to catch his breath a little bit here. Roman fights back to his feet, but is dazed. Oh, into another F5. Center of the ring this time. Brock unable to get the cover, though. Both men are up. Oh, no. Punch to the back of the head of Roman Reigns. Brock showing off that he's got everything left in the tank, because as we've said, this has been all Brock to this point. Roman getting in a shot here and there. Like that Samoan drop off the ropes, perhaps the heaviest bit of offense Roman's been able to hit to this point. My word, and then he's just German across the ring again. He's turning into that SummerSlam match with Cena. Oh, nice exploder there. Brock finally gets suplexed. Roman trying to fight back here, trying to give Brock a taste of his own medicine. Telling Brock he's going down. Another Samoan drop as we are 10 minutes deep. Seems Roman has finally woken up here. He absorbed an incredible amount of punishment in the first 8 minutes, though, including now 4 F5s, but Brock once again unable to go for the cover. Both men up at the same time. Oh, Roman trying to send Brock off the ropes, trying to finish things off with a spear. Accidentally throws him into the corner. Oh dear, oh dear, oh! Backdrop suplex. Just stuffing Roman Reigns into the canvas there as Brock. Roman Reigns seems pretty confident that he's got something cooking. Looks like he's going to run off the ropes here. Boom! Big spear to Brock Lesnar. Hooks the leg. 2, 3. Holy crap! Wow, what heart! Roman Reigns survives 4 F5s. Essentially survives an F20. What a match! What resilience from Roman Reigns, who got stomped out for 3/4 of that matchup before being able to position Brock Lesnar properly to hit that spear off the ropes. Excellently done. What a title defense for the Stardom champion, Roman Reigns. Pardon me whilst I move my head away to cough. Ooh, a quick trip to the hydration station. And whilst we've done that, let's do this, just to celebrate it. Woo! Love it. Okay. Ooh, got a bit of a tickle. Alright. Back we go. Back we go. Let's overwrite that data. Yeah, coming up next, we just have a special singles matchup. We are slowly gaining the trust of Tetsuya Naito, who used to not like their position with our company whatsoever, like they were at a C trust level, which is real low. Like, you can only go down to a D. And by then, like, they're practically ready to leave, like they'll quit your promotion, or they'll very much look to greener pastures and might jump ship. So we got them at about a B, trying to feature them more prominently and in better and more meaningful situations. To that effect, we're throwing out what I consider, if not a dream match, certainly an interesting matchup. Picture, if you would, a real-life battle between Tetsuya Naito and Aleister Black. Well, you can have that in the forefront of your mind as we now see a video game version of it coming to your eyeballs this very second. As always, the senior official here in the GWA, Mr. Bigfoot, calls for the bell and we are underway. Aleister Black in the green and black, Tetsuya Naito in the red, white, and black. Naito will be looking to hit the Destino. Aleister Black has many ways they can hit you with a kick to the side of the head that they call the Black Mass. Hey, thanks very much, Tyler. Thanks for the goose. Thanks for the honk. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining us on this lovely afternoon. Oh, nice counter there. Now, Aleister Black, not shy about strikes whatsoever. There's various ways they can apply that Black Mass, as we said, but don't necessarily need to rely on it, because their kicking power is off the charts. Naito, more of an all-around wrestler, be looking to get behind Aleister Black at some point and throw that spinning... I don't even know what you want to call it. It's like a sort of a tilt-a-whirl, not even a tilt-a-whirl, sort of like a rotating reverse DDT's Destino. Ross has been great, bud. We've had one new champion crown. We've crowned a new #1 contender. We've had some very interesting title defenses, including the one we just left, where Brock Lesnar hit Roman Reigns with four F5s, excuse me, throughout the duration of the matchup. But Roman Reigns somehow survived and hang on to their Stardom Heavyweight Championship. This singles match has the unfortunate duty to follow that championship matchup, and it may be maybe something sent out there to cool down the crowd. Nice hook kick there from Aleister Black. Not that we ever want to give our crowd a break. Raise them up, raise them up, raise them up. Let's get them more amped and amped for wrestles. Naito setting Black into the corner now. Nope. Black quickly fighting out of this. Tetsuya Naito unaffiliated in the GWA. Meanwhile, Aleister Black is a member of the latest and perhaps final stable to be formed in this incarnation of the Gnarly Wrestling Realm, the Major League Grapplers, or MLG, headed by Will Ospreay. Aleister Black is joined in that stable by Miro, Mark Andrews, and Pete Dunne. Some of whom we will see in action imminently, I believe. I think we actually gave Miro and Pete the day off. Could do. I was checking my notes. Oh, there's the lift up Black Mass on the floor, though. That's not going to get him a win, but that might just dim the lights of Tetsuya Naito. If Aleister Black can get him back in the ring now, no. See Naito trying to fight himself free, trying to get some space, trying to create some distance between Black, who is pouring it on now. Oh. Big drop kick to the face there by Naito. Nicely done. Oh, and throws Aleister Black back into the ring. Smart move there. There are no DQs or countouts on the floor, but he also can't win the match. Boom! It's another signature bit of offense out of Naito. Almost puts Black down. Destino! Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Naito survives Aleister Black and picks up a big win. There we go. Maybe they'll like that. Maybe that will make them happier to be with us. Yeah, and just, you know, a match that was on the card. That's exactly what it was for. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted out of that match. Thank you very much, gentlemen. As we now can amp the crowd back up for a GWA Tag Team Championship encounter. Champions Johnny Gargano and Walter, representing the Dragon Dojo, will be facing the challenge of Wardlow and Bray Wyatt of Camp Firefly. Let's get straight down to the ring and see how this one takes shape. Gargano starting things off with Wardlow. Now, as we mentioned, Gargano has that Freelance Junior heavyweight title match banked that they'll be taking advantage of at the next opportunity. So Mustafa Ali versus Johnny Gargano to come in the future. Here, though, Gargano defending their half of the Tag Team Championships with partner Walter against the formidable challenge of Camp Firefly's Wardlow, currently in the ring, and Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, on the apron, wearing that spooky, spooky mask. Gargano is going to have to rely on their speed and athleticism to survive the more powerful opponents. Walter, probably okay going toe-to-toe with both gentlemen he's across the ring from. So an interesting combination between these two tag teams to see which tandem works better together and capitalizes on their strengths, minimizes their weaknesses, and is able to come out on top. As you see, Bray Wyatt just content to wait as Wardlow does his best to fight off both Johnny Gargano and Walter. A 2-on-1 situation that Bray Wyatt is all too happy to let his Camp Firefly members find themselves in on an all too regular basis, as now Wardlow is locked in the Gargano escape on the floor. And again, the referee, Mr. Bigfoot, you can see the grimace on his face as he is powerless to do anything about this until Wardlow and Walter get back in the ring. I believe they are the legal fighters. Until they get back in the ring, this thing is going to continue. Unabated. There we go. Now we've sorted things out, and Wardlow smartly going all the way across the ring to tag out to Bray Wyatt. Walter tags back out to Johnny Gargano. We didn't see Walter legally in the ring for most of their time. Right there, they immediately bailed out to the floor, put the beats on Wardlow, and then tagged out to Gargano. As you see Bray Wyatt stealing Johnny Gargano's super kick. I don't know how to steal moves. That's got to be a weird thing. Sister Abigail to Gargano. Into the cover, but wrong part of town. Walter easily in to break that up. Meanwhile, Wardlow suffering on the apron in the blue corner. We'll see what happens. Or if Bray Wyatt is hesitant to tag them back in after the beating they suffered. Mind you, it's partially his own fault because he just watched it happen. Bray Wyatt sending Walter into his corner now, and then immediately having second thoughts about angering the Iron Golem of the GWA. These two big meaty men slapping meat. Oh, Bray Wyatt body slam to the outside. You see Wardlow quickly in defense of his leader there. Double powerbomb to Walter. Now Bray Wyatt turns his attention to Gargano. Oh, nice powerbomb from Wardlow there. Fight continues on the floor. No countouts or DQs. Oh, vicious headbutt to Walter. Unprotected headbutt. Meanwhile, Wardlow trying to wear Johnny Gargano out with those power bombs. Oh, no. Wardlow back in the Gargano escape, just like that. He said that Gargano was going to have to rely on his speed and athleticism. Having that dangerous submission move in your back pocket doesn't hurt either. And now we're back to the legal competitors of Walter and Bray Wyatt. Though I think the damage is done both Wardlow and Gargano on the floor as well. Oh, just neck crank after neck crank until Walter slowly retreats to his corner to get Gargano into the matchup. Likewise, Bray Wyatt tagging in Wardlow. Oh no! Mandible claw to Johnny Gargano! He can do nothing but suffer in the hold until he breaks it, or until it is released. And you see Wardlow immediately going for the F10, but Gargano able to shake free of it. Wardlow having to tag Bray Wyatt back in. As he's all the worse for it, much the worse for wear, after all the brawling on the floor in this one. Bray Wyatt off the ropes, vicious headbutt, running into that headbutt to Johnny Gargano. Follows it up with a huge clothesline off the ropes. Oh, counter there from Gargano, trying to get some space, trying to get back to his corner, but Bray Wyatt blocks him. Slams him down to the mat. Looking to lock on that mandible claw or hit Sister Abigail, will Bray Wyatt. Uranagi into the cover. Now it's Wardlow's turn to wait on the apron. Perhaps not quite ready to return to in-ring competition as Wardlow. Is Johnny Gargano able to throw Bray Wyatt away from him long enough to get the to get the tag into Walter. And now Walter going to work on the leader of Camp Firefly, the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Nice butterfly suplex, but placing Bray in his own corner now. As he's smartly able to throw Walter out of the ring and tag Wardlow as the legal man. Mandible claw on the floor to Walter. Gargano over to break it up. Wardlow and Walter are your legal fighters. Oh, F10 to Walter on the floor. Meanwhile, Johnny Gargano locked in the mandible claw. We gotta get back to Wardlow and Walter. W on W violence. Gargano content to pose in the ring for a second, allowing his partner to get double powerbombed on the floor, and then Gargano gets F10'd. Boom! Wardlow able to hit that ridiculous spinning, like, release F5, the F10 on both Gargano and Walter. Never forget, it was in Walter's singles debut that he faced Brock Lesnar and was beaten with his own hold. Trying to live that down ever since. He's found his way to Camp Firefly, has Wardlow, who's looking to take Bray Wyatt, but Bray Wyatt was trying to catch their breath. Now we got Bray Wyatt and Johnny Gargano. This thing could end at any moment, because once we creep towards about 20 minutes, if you lock on a submission, as we see here, things get real deadly. And Bray Wyatt's got to fight out of this interesting leg lock from Gargano, and he does. Slamming Gargano to the floor. Meanwhile, I saw Walter having his way with Wardlow on the other side of the ring. Interesting move there from Wyatt. Trying to confuse Walter and Gargano. No such luck. The tag team championships remain on the line. Wardlow and Bray Wyatt. Wardlow and Wyatt against Walter on the floor. And the leader of the way looks on in the ring. Get all those W's together. Walter doing his best to fight off two men, but tough road a-ho when those two men are Wardlow and Bray Wyatt. Mind you, he's accounting himself pretty well, suffering that powerbomb and then powerbombing Bray Wyatt in kind. Oh dear. Here comes another one. We passed 20 minutes, and Johnny Gargano, again, content to just watch from the center of the ring. Just waiting for Bray Wyatt to return. Now he's going to tag in Wardlow. Or excuse me, he's going to try to tag in Walter, who was just decimated on the floor by both Wardlow and Bray Wyatt. This is very interesting out of Johnny Gargano. Like, I realize they have a singles championship opportunity in the bank, but they seem to be sacrificing, or it seems to me at least, that they're sacrificing the integrity of their tag team championship reign by leaving their partner out to dry in some situations here. Oh, turned inside out with that huge clothesline from the Iron Golem, Walter. But Wardlow able to muddle through, to shrug it off. Ugh. To deliver a vicious one in the corner of his own, and then an F10! Pins him with one foot on the chest. Gargano breaks up and then locks Wardlow in the Gargano escape. Bray Wyatt nowhere to be seen to help his partner. Gargano thinks if he can lock it up one more time, he can put Wardlow out. So he gets tagged back in as the legal competitor. Let's see what happens here. Wardlow's going to try to fight his way free to get Bray into the match, or he's just going to try to win it on his own. Almost got his lights dimmed by that super kick. Now he takes out to Bray. We got Bray Wyatt, Johnny Gargano as their legal fighters. And they're going to go tit for tat, exchanging blows. Enziguri from Gargano ends that argument into the Gargano escape. This should do it! Oh no! Bray Wyatt able to withstand the Gargano escape. Long enough for Wardlow to get in there. Oh man, step over into the Dragon Sleeper. My word. Some vicious submissions on display by Johnny Gargano trying to end this thing quickly. Bray Wyatt just slamming him into the canvas by the back of the head. He's waiting for that mandible claw as we pass 25 minutes here. Gargano tagging out to Walter. Looking to put Bray down and defend these tag team championships, keep them in Dragon Dojo. Oh, kick to the ding-a-ling. Bray went low, but you technically have a 5 count not to do that. So unless you're doing it for five count in a row, there. 2 kicks of the ding dong in a row, and now Wardlow's tagged back in. Assisted powerbomb into the cover. 2. Almost got him, but Gargano able to break that up at the last possible moment. Oof. Wardlow showing he's got plenty left in the tank there. After he downs Walter with that big with that big clothesline and gets suplexed for his troubles. Both men down, both men up. Wardlow able to stop Walter's progress toward that corner. Big powerbomb. Scoops him up again. Stalling suplex. Impressive technique there out of Wardlow. Oh, drops Walter to the canvas once more as we're coasting towards half an hour in this title match. Gotta wonder how much is left in the tank of both teams here. Walter unable to powerbomb Wardlow there. Nice butterfly suplex though. At least he's able to mount some offense. And get Johnny Gargano tagged back in. At this point, none of the 4 people are fresh. As you see Johnny Gargano hitting an F10 on Wardlow, because that's the thing that would happen in real life. I mean, if they booked it in NXT, probably. Johnny Gargano gets to do whatever the crap he wants, it seems. Into the Gargano escape! And that's gonna do it! Johnny Gargano thoroughly humiliating Wardlow by hitting him with his own finish and then tapping him out. Holy crap, what a wrestling machine. And they have successfully defended their tag team titles. So Johnny Gargano remains a double champion. Remains a tag team champion and has an opportunity to become a double champion when they face Mustafa Ali, eventually, for the Freelance Junior belt. But what a way to defend your tag team strap there. Ah yes, coming up we have our second of 2 #1 contendership matches. This one is for the big belt. This one will determine a #1 contender for Xavier Woods and the GWA Heavyweight Championship belt. This is, of course, a 6-person Strange Bedfellows tag team #1 contendership match, where it is technically a 6-person match, 2 teams of 3, but whomever scores the pinfall or submission and gets the win is the #1 contender, in addition to their team getting the winner's share of the purse. Let's see. I already know that Will Ospreay, leader of the Major League Grapplers, will be in the red corner, as you see Luchasaurus on Team Blue. Let's see who their partners are. Oh, I see AJ Styles from Los Ricos peeking out over there. Likewise, Darby Allin. Oh my goodness, let me get this straight. Luchasaurus is teaming with Darby Allin from Camp Firefly, and it looks like Bronson Reed from the Demon Club. That's a formidable combination. Meanwhile, their opponents are, as far as I know, Will Ospreay of Major League Grapplers. They look like AJ Styles. Oh my goodness me. AJ Styles of Los Ricos and Daniel Bryan of Dragon Dojo. Will Ospreay, AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan against Luchasaurus, Darby Allin, and Bronson Reed. What an interesting matchup we have for you today, as you see all 3 members of Team Blue putting the hurting on Will Ospreay. As we said, there was both a team and individual concept, or a psychology to this matchup. You want your team to be in the best position to win, so you're going to want to help your teammates, but you also want to maneuver yourself to be the legal participant in the match for your team when you score the victory, because you get the winner's share of the purse for your team, and the individual who gets the pinfall or submission win at the end of this one will face Xavier Woods for the GWA Heavyweight Championship at our next show. So we have in amongst our midst here, we have some former GWA champions, both Will Ospreay, Daniel Bryan, and Darby Allin, former GWA heavyweight champions. We have some prospective champs. Bronson Reed has never held the gold before. Luchasaurus has never even contended for it, as far as I'm aware. AJ Styles has had a few kicks at the can and hasn't been able to get over the hump and win that title. So very interesting here, and I'm very curious to see whom amongst these 6 gentlemen emerges victorious and goes on to face Xavier Woods. This could very well be the biggest match in a career of a gentleman like a Bronson Reed. I don't know if they've even contended for the opportunity to contend for the GWA Championship before. Let's see what they can do with this opportunity. as they tag out to Darby Allin. They themselves a former GWA champion after knocking out then champion Daniel Bryan with a coffin drop in their encounter. Before Darby went on to hold that title for a number of months before eventually losing to, I believe, Roman Reigns was the one that ended the title reign of Darby Allin, if you'll pardon the pun. If there even was a pun in there. Pardon it. I implore you. Please. As now Darby sent out to the floor, AJ Styles content to catch his breath while he watches teammates Daniel Bryan and Will Ospreay work on Darby Allin. Meanwhile, Luchasaurus and Bronson Reed, okay, taking their time and waiting to help out their friend. Bronson Reed now trying to sneak attack AJ Styles to no avail. Luchasaurus seems to be in this for himself, at least was for the moment. Famous is suffering 3 broken necks in their GWA tenure, but each time, seemingly, at least for, you know, the first few appearances, coming back stronger and more dangerous than ever before. Immediately put into a big match like this, now they've been medically cleared. They might not have, to be perfectly honest, they might not have much time left in their professional wrestling career, at least in terms of the GWA Universe version of Luchasaurus. So we're going to try to give them as many opportunities as we can, and hopefully they can make the most of them and not get hurt. Darby Allin tagged in as the legal fighter for Team Blue, still up against AJ Styles, who once again is sent out to the floor, and now all 6 gentlemen out there and brawling. No countouts, no DQs. Luchasaurus and Daniel Bryan pairing off in the middle of the ring. Nice underhook, belly to belly by Daniel Bryan, using Luchasaurus' own momentum and weight against him to try to heave them over. Excellent technical wrestling skill out of the American Dragon. Meanwhile, on the floor, Styles clash to Darby Allin. Buzzsaw kick to the side of the head of Luchasaurus. Head and neck always going to be a weak spot. Yes, kicks to the midsection there as AJ Styles patiently waiting to get some licks in. Bronson Reed back into the ring. Gets a super kick from AJ Styles into the cover. 1, 2. AJ trying to sneak a win there. Off the ropes comes Bronson Reed. Big leaping elbow. Drops the Phenomenal One, who quickly tags out to Daniel Bryan. Reed off the ropes. Oh, the running knee strike from Daniel Bryan. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Darby Allin breaks it up. The match continues. Team Blue keeping things going for their squad. Daniel Bryan winning that strike exchange with Bronson Reed. Goes up top. Big diving headbutt. Misses. Luchasaurus tagged in. Double clothesline to Daniel Bryan. Both of these gentlemen have head and neck problems. A history of. European uppercut by Daniel Bryan. Undaunted. He's not going to be scared by facing a dinosaur. Oh, there's that big running knee strike, but Luchasaurus pops right back up. Gets rolled up for his troubles. Broken up by Bronson Reed at 1. Styles clash to Reed. Oh no, broken up by Luchasaurus. Big clothesline. Moonsault pin. 1, 2. Oh, Luchasaurus almost puts Daniel Bryan down. What a flurry of offense there. Thought he had timed it right. Daniel Bryan's partners had to tag up. Unable to keep the man down though. Daniel Bryan now able to escape and get Will Ospreay involved. Sneaks a kick into the midsection and now to the back of the head of Luchasaurus. Rolls into the cover. 2, 3. Got him! Oh my goodness me! Will Ospreay knocked Luchasaurus smooth out. And just like that, Ospreay Xavier Woods for the GWA title coming your way. My goodness gracious me. My goodness gracious me. Luchasaurus can't be pleased about being on the losing end of that fall, as they were knocked out by a couple of kicks from Will Ospreay in defeat. Alright, so we've determined a #1 contender for the GWA Heavyweight Championship, and we're going to see that matchup next week/month in our timeline. But we have a main event to come. And what a doozy it is, as our GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion, the Octopus, Jonathan Gresham, faces the #1 contender as determined by one of these 6-person tag team matches last week, Tony Storm of Demon Club, getting the shot at Dragon Dojo's Jonathan Gresham. In our main event, as always, you see them there, our senior official here, Mr. Bigfoot, in charge of the action once we're underway. And underway we are. This is the richest junior heavyweight prize in the industry in terms of our Wrestle Universe. Certainly in terms of the GWA itself. You can stroll down the gnarly wrestling aisle with no more pride as a junior heavyweight than when you are in possession of the GWA Junior Heavyweight Championship of the world, currently held by Dragon Dojo's Jonathan Gresham. Tony Storm would love to add that title to their already impressive resume here with the Demon Club. Jonathan Gresham, no slouch in their own right, has seen a lot of tag team success so far. Fairly new to individual success in their GWA tenure. Let's see how they respond to an individual challenge such as a Tony Storm, where there's no opportunity for them to tag out, to catch their bearings, allow for the offense of a partner to help wear down an opponent. They're very much out there on their own. So far so good. Nice drop kick in the corner there from Tony Storm. Unrelenting offense from Storm. We'll do our best to knock and keep the champion off balance. Likewise, Jonathan Gresham just looking for his opportunity to sink in that octopus hold and force you to tap out. Tony Storm, of course, will be looking for the strong zero, her version of the Tiger Driver. Oh. Kick down the spine. Like, just imagine getting kicked all the way down your spine. Try to hit all the vertebrae going up and down. What a shock to the system. I might poop myself. Reversed off the ropes. Dodges the elbow. Excellent technical counter wrestling here we're seeing in the opening minutes. Now content to slug it out. Forearm for forearm. Oh, Tony Storm with a big headbutt. Cutting that strike battle off early. Now maintaining her advantage. Nice suplex there. Dropping Gresham with a forearm. Drops a leg across the throat. And a second one. Gresham now trying to seize momentum. Trying to get the reins back of this one as Tony Storm slowly starting to pull away on offense. Update. Cat slept for 20 minutes, is awake. Gresham being fairly methodical here, just trying to further wear down the challenger. I don't know that they have faced one another in individual competition before. Tony Storm with a nice roll-up, getting a 2. Trying to take the measure of the champion, likewise champion taking the measure of challenger. Let's see who can process the data fastest, come up with a better game plan, and execute first. So far, Tony Storm slowly, as we said, pulling away in this one. Oh, Kudo Driller. Oh, man, dropping Jonathan Gresham on his head. Into the cover. 1, 2. Almost a new champion there. Gresham's in trouble. Gresham's got to get something going as we hit 10 minutes. Sends Tony Storm off the ropes. Nice drop toe, but you got to follow up with something here, Gresham. There we go, into the octopus. Letting Tony Storm stare at the ropes but not reach them. But just easily able to power her way out of that. Not worn down nearly enough to succumb to the octopus yet. Letting Gresham know how much more work he has to do. As you see him there having to suck wind after that big forearm to the back of the head off the ropes. Gresham now taking the opportunity to create a little space, sending Storm to the outside. Moves to the center of the ring to catch his own breath. Bit of a reset for the champion here, who is in a big bad way against the challenger. 12 minutes deep. Toni Storm locking on the octopus, stealing Jonathan Gresham's move. Oh, and of course he has a counter, and of course he knows the way out. That could have done it there. What? Moxie by the challenger, trying to tap the champion out to their own submission specialty. Much like we saw in the last match where Wardlow got F10 before tapping out to that Gargano escape. And now, Gresham with an octopus of his own, but too close to the ropes. Showing that he can lock it on at any time, but poor ring positioning there from the champion. Oh my gosh. Guillotine leg drop from the top from Storm into the cover. 1, 2. Shades of psychosis there, but not enough to bring Gresham down for the 3. Oh, figure 4.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
There, I'll do a woo for that. Woo for the figure 4 into the back into the octopus. Toni Storm able to get out though. No! Gresham rolls through and maintains. Really fighting for that submission now. Storm able to power out once again. Gresham knows he can lock it on though. Oh, this could do it. Could have knocked him out. Just a 2. Gresham sneaks out at 2. Back into the octopus. Back into the octopus hold. Toni Storm fighting their way free. Just manages to roll through it once more. You see the tolls beginning to take on Toni Storm though. Gresham into a cover. 2 count now in Storm. This crowd at a fever pitch. Back into the octopus goes Gresham. That'll do it. Gresham wearing Toni Storm down until eventually she can take no more. The octopus. Jonathan Gresham retaining with his signature hold. All right. Okay, so everybody stayed. So we still have a full house. Nobody ran out because they were, mortified with the results. Average card rating, 91%. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's right. Jack Howard won. Yeah, I got that written down. That's pretty funny. That was our only title change. 72,000 people. That's 7,346 more people than should have been there? Like, were they obscured view seats? Like, what the crap? My word. Oh, Tetsuya of DDT. I don't know who that could be. Rhett Titus is the Ring of Honor champion. Eddie Kingston is the NWA champion. All right. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. All right, we made a pretty penny on that one. Ring of Honor is interested in working with us? I doubt it. We are estranged. All Japan? Perhaps. All Japan? Perhaps. That seems more likely. I would love to do a promotional battle. They found Sai in Japan. I don't know whom that is. And they found Miyawaki. Oh my. Okay. Oh, I know that one. That's Leon Saint Giovanni. They found LSG. Okay. Oh, Asuka wants money. Let me just make some notes here. Who wants cash? Asuka wants cash. Asuka? After pitting Samoa Joe, they're like, I want a raise. Natty wants money. Didn't even use them last time. Natalia wants a raise. Miro would like a raise. Also didn't get used on the last show. Anybody else? Ross from MLW wants to come in and fight. I think that's like a Ross Von Erich. You know what? Come on down. Sure. I'll put you in one of the contender matches. Okay, so management. Let me do my training center maintenance. I like to do that first and foremost. Look at that. We could sink $20 million into expanding our gym just so we could then maximize the rec room. But we already have a 50-person roster and we're crushing it. Like, we're crushing the competition in terms of everything but popularity. Like we sell out football stadiums for our events. They're highly rated. We sell a lot of merch. As you can see, we only have some Blu-rays left over. We sold everything else out. We have a television deal, but we're not getting very good ratings. Like, we're the 12th most popular. Let me see if I can see that. We are the 12th most popular promotion. There. See? 12. Overall, we are number 1 because all of our assets, our wrestlers, our title belts, everything else, look at that. Number 1 across the board. But in terms of popularity, whatever that means, 12 out of 13 and going down. Or like we went down in the last year. And you see everything else, we've gone up or we've stayed the same. We've always had the best gym. We've definitely found ourselves the best talent roster. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why we're not popular. That's my thing. I don't know what this means exactly. Like, look at that. WWE Impact. Impact is the second most popular promotion in the world, but they're itty bitty in terms of everything else. Actually, they're number 4 in title belts. I wonder why. I wonder why. Whom has all those belts? Okay, so we got some vacant things here because there's promotions that don't exist anymore. Like the Smash promotion, GCW doesn't exist anymore. MLW barely exists. I think it's Rhino. Rhino is the MLW champion. They're the Impact champion. They're the Impact Tag Team champions. Rhino's got a bunch of belts. Oh! Who's... Oh my gosh. So, Scorpio Sky is on one half of the Dragon Gate Tag Team Champions. Like, why are you setting yourselves up like this? They're only the second champ? Wow! PCO defended the Ring of Honor title 21 times before eventually losing to Rhett Titus. What a run! Holy crap! That's impressive. That is impressive. I didn't even know that was true. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, Ultimo Dragon is a bunch of champions too. Konosuke Takeshita is the NXT champion. I bet you they're not with NXT whatsoever. That's wild. Okay. Adam Page is your AEW champ. Matt Jackson, the junior champ. I don't know. I wonder who their team is. Mr. Brody Lee has not defended the New Japan belt because he's an independent talent. Jimmy Uso. Okay. Oops, let's get to the top here. Alright, let's get out of all this. I was just kind of checking all that fun stuff. Let me, human resources. Let's get these scouts back out there. Stoic and Freestyle from Japan and Europe. Let's go. Stoic, Europe. 12 months. Out you go. Strong and Showman, Japan, America. Let's go Showman, America. For 12 months. What are you doing? Whatever and whatever. Strong Style, America. For a year. Off you go. Okay, let's send those scouts out. There we go. Save that real quick. I actually want to test the waters if I could do a cross-promotional battle. Would you like to cross-promotional battle with us? Anybody? How about you? Okay. Ah, I didn't know I only had one chance to try that per month. Let's game that a little bit. I'm just curious if I can get one going. Okay, I just want to test the waters, like, who has the most people and is friendly? DDT has the most people and is friendly. They have 17 wrestlers to New Japan 16. I thought they had like 20. Okay, let's try this. Sure. Shot down. They don't have enough wrestlers. Okay, I am too big of a promotion to be able to do any cross-promotional matches anymore. That's terrible. Alright, I was just testing. Oh yeah, I didn't do my contract negotiations here. Human resources, consultation. Who was having troubles here? Asuka. Asuka would like a bump. Asuka, you can get a bump. Who else wanted a little bump? Natalia. Oh my. Criminally underpaid. Sorry. There you go. That's the maximum raise I can give you. And then Miro. That's not too bad. BBBA. Wow. Real good popularity. I gotta get Miro and more stuff. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. Extra save, and then we can get out of fire promoter mode, because with the second half of our broadcast, or with the remaining time in our broadcast, I should say, we are going to embark on a new Fighting Road chapter. Now, we've completed the Junior Heavyweight Road, going through as Rad Gnarly the whole time, and thoroughly whooping the butts of everyone in the New Japan Junior Heavyweight division. That was on the hardest difficulty level as well, so if the heavyweight track is much the same, I'm going to have to find other ways to make it interesting for myself. Let's see. Hard. The newcomer, Gregory Montgomery. So I'm going to do sort of no nickname or anything to start with, at least. Okay, so enter nickname. Just that for now. And then I'm just going to put my name in as Rad Gnarly for the moment. Just for the actually, what if I did this? I don't know why. Just so they'll call me Gnarly instead of Rad in the menus. Okay. So let's just do that for now. And I'm not gonna do much editing. Like, I'm not going to put too much into myself until I actually go on excursion. New Japan Pro Wrestling is Japan's premier promotion. Many inspire to join, few make it, and only a handful achieve the pinnacle of greatness. Hello? Oh, alright, I'm just going through some stuff. This is your shot at the top. Oh man, look at that. Your companions in this fight, physical exhaustion, crushing defeat, tears of anguish. Carry them with you on the path to glory. You got it. Rad Gnarly can't even stand. Is this the end? It looks like they're down for the count. 45 minutes. We've hit the 45-minute mark. Oh, this must be a flash forward. Pant, pant, says Gnarly. 3, 4, 5. Pant, pant. Ah, I can't move. Gnarly, get up. Gnarly's better to chant than Rad, I think. But we're gonna adopt a different persona at some point. What's your dream, kid? Okay, so now that I'm staring Yuji Nagata in the face, what I'm planning to do is build a wrestler this time that is pretty much not the opposite, but as far away from what I was doing in the junior heavyweight ranks as I can get. And since I was primarily like a suplexing and power junior heavyweight, my plan is to make a high-flying heavy. Perhaps I can become a rival of Tanahashi in their high fly flow frog splash with whatever fancy maneuver I choose as mine, as my finish. I'm not going to go moonsault, mind you, it's going to be one of my early options. So I'm going to try not to futz with the moveset or the look of anything I'm doing for the whole time I'm a young lion. And then when they actually send me on excursion to SWA, assuming it's SWA again, that's where I'm going to change a name, come up with a persona, etc., etc. So just for this first part, I'm just going to try to get some training done. Oh, and speaking of training, okay, so now that I know that you can very easily just become an unstoppable like wrestling machine in this game, because they're very generous with the training points if you start to do well, I'm going to again try to make it more difficult for myself by not training any offensive category until I come back to New Japan from excursion, like through my young lion training, through my excursion, until I eventually come back to New Japan for whatever the like last half of the storylines are. That's when I'm actually going to invest in training offensively. Until then, I'm going to work on movement, breathing, and defense, and that's it. So we'll see how that goes. We will see how that goes. Yuji, it is my dream to pant in the main event of the Wrestle Kingdoms. What else? I want the glory every New Japan Pro Wrestling fighter is after. I'm going to be the IWGP champion. A rookie like you? Ha, oh my gosh, what a disturbing smile. Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Now that I'm in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I'm going for the IWGP title. Laugh all you want. I haven't given everything yet. Oh, this is another flash forward. I've got to use it. What's it? All. Oh, I've got to use it all. 9, he's back up. Amazing. True to his rep, Gnarly is back up and fighting. I will win. King of Sports.
King of Sports.
Oh, pardon me.
新日本プロレスリング
Yeah, buddy. Whoop. Oh, okay. I was like, what's this marble? The ultimate pro wrestling promotion, setting the standard for greatness in Japan since its founding on January 13th, 1972 by legend Antonio Inoki. Oh, what's up, Shibata? That cerulean mat has seen some of the greatest matches in the history of the sport and is the stage for the glory of today's wrestlers. Ooh, Pants Era Okada. Audition day. Oop, that went by real quick. I'm finally here. Today's the day. Let's do this. Heh, this audition is going to be a piece of cake. All right, here goes nothing. Whoop. Hey, bit. Oh, that was me walking toward it. Okay, I have to audition to be part of their Young Lions. The New Japan Pro Wrestling hallway is packed. A lot of burly fighters are already on standby. You wonder if they have the moves to back up their muscles. ... Everyone's so on edge that they've forgotten how to blink. The silence is oppressive. The tense mood weighs heavily on your mind. Really, this audition is a kind of exhibition. There's a lot of pressure to impress the judges. And they'll be recording your every move on camera. Okay, you've got this. Don't let him get in your head. Come on, Gnarly, you got this. Line up! Whoa, Yuji Nagata! That is one mean-looking fighter. Look at his one ear. It's like smeared halfway across his head. My back, Blue Justice, Yuji Nagata. This titan of the ring defended his title as IWGP Heavyweight Champion for an astonishing 10-win streak and remains an experienced and popular fighter in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Heck yeah! When he lands a seated armbar and puts on the pressure, he rolls his eyes up into his head in a legendary performance known as White Eyes. You've got quite the bunch this year. Here's how it's gonna be. Today, oh, Super Strong Machine, what's up? Today you face not only each other, but your destiny as pro wrestlers. Do your best. Yeah, Blue Justice Army Strategist, Super Strong Machine. This legendary masked wrestler built his storied career on fearsome finishers, such as the Devil Windmill Suplex. To this day, people still repeat his famous catchphrase, "Sorry to leave a bad taste in your mouth." As Hirata says, today is the day you meet your destiny. If you can overcome your nerves, you'll be that much closer to being a true pro wrestler. I'll give it everything I've got. All the New Japan Pro Wrestling hopefuls, muttering and shuffling fills the hall. Mutter, 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 shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. That's the spirit. What's your name, kid? Rad Gnarly. And thanks! That goes for all of you. You've got to beat yourself before you can hope to take on your opponent. Got it? Yes, sir. Ha! Then I'm already one step ahead. I beat myself all the time. Wait a minute. Now let me introduce the final judge. Whoa! Hiroshi Tanahashi! One-of-a-kind talent, Hiroshi Tanahashi. As the reigning ace of the New Japan Pro Wrestling, for the past 10 years, he's won many fierce battles and dedicated fans, hurrahed by a simple but effective catchphrase, "I love you." Plays a mean air guitar. I can't do anything to get past the air. Go Ace. Woo! Nice big collage. The NJPW wouldn't be what it is today without this amazing competitor. That's true. That's true. They probably would have gone under. Well, not under, but they definitely wouldn't be where they are. Laziness will get you nowhere. Give me nothing but your best. Prove you can push beyond your limits. Yes, sir, say all the hopefuls. Tanahashi's usually bright demeanor is gone, replaced instead by a glare. One look tells you everything you need to know. This audition won't be easy. Today's audition will be judged by the three of us. As Tanahashi said, we will be judging you harshly. Let's hope you're well prepared. As all of today's hopefuls will compete in a tournament. Muttering and shuffling fills the hall. Question! Yes, you. What? You don't think a tournament's a bit harsh this early on? Oh my god. Why? I would not actually do this. There's no way I'm going to be like, you're competing in a tournament. Like Yuji Nagata tells me you're competing in a tournament. I don't immediately raise my hand and go like, isn't that not fair? Or like, meh. I'm like, okay, I hope I survive this tournament. Exactly. Scared already? What happened to the go-getter I heard earlier? Me scared, ha! This will be easy. Yeah, that's what I thought. And mind your attitude, kid. Yeah, like really. Oh, and remember, winning the tournament does not guarantee you a spot. Pro wrestling isn't just about the destination, it's about how you get there. Prove you understand that, and you might have a shot. Yes, sir. Wow, they're already holding a tournament and judging on showmanship. I'll bet the competition's getting pretty nervous right about now. Not me, though. I'm pumped. Let's do this. All right, time to put on those uniforms. Yes, sir. Do I have a uniform? Ah, there we go. Okay, so Northern Light Suplex is my finisher. Dope. Okay, There, 213. That's what I will pretend. My weight is. Alright, no nickname for the moment. I can change all of that later. And I will. Wrestler appearance. Okay, this is what we gotta change for sure. I definitely don't have this hair. Haven't in a long time. Where's the baldness? Where is just hair? Just hair. Or lack thereof. Put it all the way. Ooh, luxurious hair. There you go. There you go. There we go. Doesn't look quite right, but what are you gonna do? Alright, never mind any of that. Let me get some beard going here. Gotta get that beard on. Sure. Okay. Beard. Beyond that, I think I'm okay. I mean, I'm not really too fussy about the hairstyles. Whoa! That's just... everything's gone? That's so weird. Okay, let's just do hair again. Can I just layer 2 of these? Will it look better? I don't know whether there's that weird gap in between. Like, look at that. How come that sits on top of an existing hair product? Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. That's the problem. It doesn't. Oh my, there's way more variations on shaved head than I was expecting. I appreciate that they're all numbered, but I would further appreciate it if they were labeled as well. Instead of just part number, part number, part number. Oh, look at that! So you can do this part of Hiroshi Tenzan's hair and then you add the highlights later. What am I looking at here? Oh man. Okay, back it up. I guess that's okay. I don't know, but I guess that's okay. Okay, size medium. That's the only difference that they made. Size medium. Let's do... chest. Upper arm. I'm trying to be heavyweight, right? So let me pretend that I'm actually doing that. I mean, if I gotta be true to me. So my calves are actually smaller than they should be, but I got big feet. Hands. Forearm. Okay, I look a little weird, but I like it. What the crap? I mean, that's hilarious. I don't know why you would need to do that. Also, I genuinely don't understand. There's gaps there that I cannot fill. I'm gonna leave this at 200% just to see how this works for a while before anything else. Western? I don't know what base 1, base 1? No. Base 2. Base 2, base 3. Base 3. Okay, now I can try this instead. I just want somebody to be bald, please. Without needing extra hair. This is so weird. Yeah, like a total bald head is perfect. Like this guy. Let's try to be this guy. And then let's go down here. And delete that layer. What happens if I put you back down here? Okay. Why does it look weird? Oh, cool. I can put a Vader mask on. That's pretty dope. That's actually a better looking beard. But then, again, it doesn't look like the head or the hair goes to the back of its head. Like, okay, I can leave you blank. Hang on, can I leave you blank? Oh, I can put a bandana on. That's new. Or new to me, at least. Nothing. Just a bald dude. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Just me as a bald dude. Okay. Now I just want beards. Beards, please. So many variations. I mean, I appreciate that they help frame and change the shape of the face. My word. This one's not bad. It's not bad. It's a good start. I'm gonna go with this guy. I like that one. Looks nice and clean. Okay, that's enough for now. A little more red. There we go. Sure. I got a weird looking beard. Alright, there I is. Moveset. Can't do anything off the top yet, so don't bother. You got it. Finishes a Northern Wind Suplex. You got it. Parameter, I don't have any power over this yet. Okay, that's all we're doing for now. Override that data, that's an old playthrough I was doing. And now we can continue. There, I look extra ripped. Let's begin this match. Rad Gnarly and Noriyuki Hayashi enter the ring. Okay. Sorry, buddy, but this match is mine. Let's find out together. Okay, this person seems like they've been made up. Comm level 3. Everything else is good. I'm so sorry. You're not getting anything done. I'm gonna take you down. Look how beefy I am.
Fight!
So much beef. And once again, my beard's half hanging off my face. I love it. I gotta change the waist size. There's too much discrepancy. It looks so silly. Big old clothesline. So beefy. Okay. I wonder why they wasn't actually like counting. Big old chops. Stomp-a-doo. What you got? Somehow block that. I don't even know what I did there.
Keep up.
Oof! Countered. Sent outside. Huh. You know me. Throw them kicks. Keep them at a distance. There's nobody here. Why am I? Who am I appealing to? You know what I mean? Boom! Big DDT.
Oh.
This is my audition. Here we go. That's my big move.
2.
Oh. So weird with like no crowd sound effects whatsoever. Dang it. Oh, here we go. Smack, 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 smack. Oof.
1, 2. Yeah.
Oh, dang. Boom, big pile driver.
1, 2.
Calls for it. Northern Lights.
1, 2.
Nope. No good, no good. Got him reeling, though. Got him reeling. Try to get him in the corner. Something huge. Put me over the top. Holy crap. Oh, Brett's rope. The most dangerous rope of all. 1, 2. No. I bow, and then I destroy. Boom! Hey, Nagata style! Oh, dang it. Huh.
1, 2.
Ugh. Ugh. What do I have to do? Okay. Vader attack! Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. I tried to drag away from the ropes first. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Big pile driver. Big pile driver. Ugh. Into a clothesline. Roll him up.
1, 2.
Duh. Good lord. How are you still fighting? Missed! Oh no! Let's try again. Ugh. There it is. There it is. That's the combo. Elbow out of the corner. Northern Light suplex. Got him. Woo! Got him. Barely. But got him. Oh, 300 training points and a new move. Let's check those out as soon as we can. Pant, pant, pant. All right, first win. Oh wow, I can do it immediately. I mean, I can't train, but I can do the other stuff immediately. Oh, I can't do appearance? Maybe during training. Gee, I hope so. Okay. Okay, don't worry about any of that. No, no! That almost felt like a real match. Almost. Well done, you two. Thanks. In the beginning, I thought I was done for. But about halfway through, I got into the zone. I guess it just goes to show how good I really am. I don't like my attitude during these things. Yeah, you can tell me all about it once you've actually made it in, okay, kid? Now quit yapping and get ready for the next round. Yeah, like look at the look on Yuji Nagata's face. Like that is the look that I would have if someone said that to me. Like, jeepers creepers, I don't want to be represented this way. I'm just being written this way. Yes, sir. Tanahashi not impressed. As you exit the ring, Tanahashi's steady gaze meets yours. I won the match, and Tanahashi noticed me, but maybe it wasn't enough, or maybe it was a negative type of notice. Excuse me. Tanahashi, I mean, sir. That was a decent match back there, considering it was your first public performance. Really? Wow, I must be doing something right if I've earned your approval, sir. But, and this is a big but, I've got a feeling you're capable of a lot more. Oh, you don't know the half of it. More? Don't worry about it, just a hunch. Good luck next round. So, he thinks I can do more. Ha! Of course, I've always got more fight in me. Let's begin the finals. Rad Gnarly and Yoshio Kakizaki. Are you ready? Yeah, I'm super ready. Definitely. Yes, sir, say all the other hopefuls. Okay, can I do more? Can I do... Oh, I can train. Okay, in Wrestler Edit. There's the appearance stuff. Okay, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Normal size waist. There, that's actually better. Okay, all that other stuff is fine. I mean, I'm used to the... Oh, it's a different... Look at that, different proportions entirely. Whoa, a giant. No, medium's okay. I can't unlock other, Okie doke. That's what I wanted there. Let me do my movesets first before anything else. New moves in all of these. Okay, I'm very tempted. Okay, moves from the top. Missile dropkick, for sure. Small, medium. Ooh, I'm gonna go sledge and then missile. And then the big moves currently are just a couple of diving elbows. Diving elbow. Good lord. Moonsault off the top of the cage, of course. Not that I'm ever going to be in one. Headbutt for now. Just change a few things up. My big counters are a punch, a slap, and a... Okay, my big counter... And a big old hip toss. My medium is going to be like a drop kick. My fist chop. My first one is going to be... I can't even do like a low drop kick. I would love to be able to do like a useless one. Kick to the thigh, sure. Big jumping elbow. Double team poke. Big jumping elbow. Corner to center attack. Whoa, the John Woo. This is actually a special of mine, running to the outside. Okay. Slingshot inside the ring. Currently a sledgehammer. Oh, sorry. Rope slingshot outside of the ring. No, I run, but I don't do the other one. Slingshot from apron to inside of the ring. A swan dive brain chop, love it. Can't run up the turnbuckle. Oh. sure. So the whoops is to... You just get up and trip? That's weird. Okay, these are my jumps off the post. These are all fine. Whatever. Okay, let's leave all that alone for now. Return to training. Okay. Now, as I said, I'm going to spend only... Oh no, only on defensive stuff. So only on defensive things and breathing currently. Movement speed. Here, like breathing. Bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Recovery, breathing, movement. Okay, recovery and breathing. That's what I'm going to do first. Just going to run around. Movement speed too, huh? No, recovery and breathing, please. Okay. That puts us on the... Yeah. We're going to try to get those to normal and medium and so on and so forth. Good to know. Save that. We have auditioned. I'm about to do the finals of that audition. Against Yushio Kakizaki, our old rival. There, we look a lot better now that we've fleshed out there. Okay, I'm not going to worry about the difficulty because I always know it's going to be well below what it actually should be, but whatever. There's that beefy guy being all beefy. I'm beefy. Nice try. Oh yeah, I kind of want to get rid of the like MMA tackle thing as a move. Oh, countered. I mean, it's a nice opportunity to learn it. Okay, so it's not when I'm standing up. Oh, countered. And then I countered his counter. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. Okay, it must be when I put my fists up. That must be the move. Let's try it. Yeah, it's when I put my fists up. Okay. This is new. I don't really use this much. Bonk. Clothesline. Clothesline. Ducks the clothesline. Nicely done. You learn, grasshopper. Alright. So I have the punches, or I turn it into a Boston Crab, or... what my third option is. Big old shoulder throw. Get up. Oh. Bonk. I see. Interesting. Boom! Big old jumping elbow into the Northern Lights!
1, 2.
No! I mean, I still feel like I'm going to build the movesets how I usually build movesets. But the moves in and of themselves. I'm not going to be focused on being a power guy. I'm going to try to figure out how to get to that top turnbuckle. Rain down the pain on my opponent. Come on, get some. Missed. Oof.
Give up.
I love that this is a submission move, just wailing on them.
Give up.
You can build like a full MMA guy if you want to, or girl, I should say. You can
Give up.
kind of do anything you want in terms of what character you build. It's just, depending on what moves you use, you will get recruited into one stable or another, which is kind of cool. It's just unfortunate that, like, the match difficulty in and of itself, it's pretty obvious that there's no way you're going to lose. Like, if you play your build right. Oh. Big old Joyman. Nope. Oh, slap fight. Big headbutt into the cover.
1, 2.
Nope, thought I knocked him out. See if I can get him to submit. Give up. Yeah, it's too much for you. Just gives up to the onslaught of punches. And since they've given up now, I can continually punch them forever. Okay. The knuckle arrow, as they call it. Got another move, more training points. I won, take that. Impressive, that was a great match. Was it? I mean, I appreciate the praise that they heap on you, but that was, I don't know, it was a squash. They're all just squashes. Well done, both of you. I didn't think I'd see such a great match at tryouts. Now we're going to judge your performance quality. Rad, wait here. Nagata and the others shuffle into the office to decide your fate. The press is already pelting the losers with questions. You can see the shame and disappointment in their bowed heads as they respond. It doesn't matter that I've only known these men a few hours. We developed a bond with one another, even as we clashed in the ring. I know how frustrated they must feel. And yet, I am the sole survivor, destined to succeed. I'll remember you all when I reach the top. What a dingus. Sorry to keep you waiting. All right, Tanahashi, go ahead. Hit me with it. Sure. Gulp. Get readjusted here. Get myself prepared for some bad news. Rad, you've passed. Congratulations. Yeah, I made it! Haha! The only one? The press immediately surrounds you. Cameras are everywhere, and you're blinded by their bright lights. Congratulations, Rad. How do you feel? Your very first statement as a pro wrestler. You better think carefully about how you respond. I never thought I'd get in, but now that I have, I won't let Nagata, Super Strong Machine, and Tanahashi down. That was so easy, I barely had to try. You'll want to keep your eyes on me. I'm going to be amazing. There were a lot of good fighters here today, and I respect their efforts. Now I'm going to excited to compete in the New Japan Pro Wrestling ring. Thank you very much. I see, thank you. Just pretty straightforward. Mr. Nagata, what's your opinion of today's audition? We saw a lot of potential behind all that brawn today. Watch out for some amazing wrestlers in the future. It wasn't easy deciding who made the cut. You don't see this kind of promising talent very often. Mr. Tanahashi, sir, do you have any closing comments? The fiercest among us will always rise to the top. I remember being so desperate to prove myself in my first audition. Today seemed almost easy by comparison. Still, Rad will be the one to watch out for. I'm sure they're hungry to prove themselves now that they're in. They'll do well to build on what they learn here. You feel the weight of Tanahashi's wise word, and an even stronger sense of determination rises within you. Heck yeah! With the audition over, you begin gathering your things. The excitement of the win, and what that means is really starting to sink in. But tomorrow will be the beginning of a whole new challenge. You've finally taken the first step on your path to becoming the ultimate pro wrestler. Alright, let's do this! That's me being enthusiastic. Chapter 1. Oh, the audition has ended. We auditioned and we successfully auditioned. The newcomer. We've started the next chapter. Unbelievably, you were the only one to pass the audition, and now it's time for your first day on the job. You laugh out loud to no one in particular in an effort to calm your nerves. Your legs are shaking. You tell yourself it's out of excitement, but not fear. All right. As you gulp down a deep, calming breath, you take your first step into your new life. Excuse me. Hey everyone, my name's Rad. I'm looking forward to working with you. Oh, Tetsuya Naito, the friendliest face we could have possibly met. You're the new guy I heard about, eh?
Tranquilo. 焦んなよ.
Tetsuya Uncontrollable Charisma Naito. As leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, this charismatic dynamo has earned himself a reputation as one of the best wrestlers, not just in New Japan Pro Wrestling, but in the whole of Japan. Known as the bad boy of wrestling, he destroys belts, spits on his opponents, and criticizes his company, but he'll always respect his fans. Naito in the flesh! It's an honor to meet you, sir. My name is Rad. Ha ha ha, I don't care. Naito catches you in his powerful glaze. His powerful glaze. It's wonderful. The icing sugar, mwah. Just, anyway. All you can do is stand there frozen, awed by his presence. My schedule is muy ocupado, I guess that means very busy, but I figured I had time to size up our newest recruit. Make sure you bring your A game when I see you at the top. Adios. Thank you. Yuji, hey, you're here. Nagata, Super Strong Machine. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, is Naito giving you any trouble? A little bit. No, he said I'd better bring my A game. Haha, that sounds like him. I'm glad he expects a lot out of you. Really? Sounds like it. Huh. Today you're going to start learning the ins and outs of pro wrestling and then do a few tests. If you prove you understand what it's really all about, we'll discuss your debut. I will, sir, thank you. First things first, though. What's your dream, kid? What else? I want the glory every New Japan pro wrestling fighter is after. I'm going to be the IWGP champion. A rookie like you? Ha! Laugh all you want, Nagata, but I'm serious. Now that I'm in New Japan Pro Wrestling, I'm going for the IWGP title. Ha! That's what I'm talking about. You need that kind of spirit to be a true pro. Thanks, Super Strong Machine. All right then, future champion. Let's get practicing. Hell yeah! Let's go! Gnarly, what's the most important thing about every match? Our enthusiasm. Wrong! Well, you're not wrong, really. That is important, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and assume you were joking. The most important thing is your ability to take a hit. You mean taking hits matters more than giving them? Right! Pro wrestling differs from other sports in that you can take hits from your opponent and still win a match. It's all about the aesthetics. We may not always get along, but all the wrestlers trust each other's ability to skillfully dish out and take hits. It's how me manage. I think they mean we. It's how we manage to keep fighting every day without getting injured. Got it. So let's teach you how to take a hit. Great. So do I just... Okay, never mind that. I was going to say, do I just take hits? Not yet. Okay, what was I working on before? Like running the ropes, that's movement speed and up and down speed. Stamina. Movement speed. Okay. Let's keep doing what we're doing. So, one more of these, and we're going to have our recovery up to normal, which is what we wanted. Perfect. So we're going to get recovery up to normal, we're going to get breathing up to normal soon, and then work on... I'm just trying to work on these first, before anything else. Before anything else, I'm going to work on these ones. Let's see if that's the way to go. And then in terms of me, I'm going to work on my moves a little bit. It's not the, well, actually, let's check to see if we have anything more exciting. Ooh, kitchen sink. That's better than a drop kick, for sure. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, it's not here. Where is it? Oh, that's a standing thing. Okay, shoulder tackle. Oh, I wanted a counter. Yeah, this. Can I do kitchen sink as a counter? Perfect, there it is. Kitchen sink. Counter small. Drop toe, kitchen sink, shoulder throw. That's pretty standard. My big running moves. Elbow butt is my big one. I'll take a clothesline in the middle and a shoulder tackle, sure. Well, running kitchen sink. Okay. Elbow. Yep. New stuff off the post, huh? Okay. Okay, chest slap, body slam, flying mare, hammer blow. Those are all fine. These ones I want to get a little better at. So this one's actually that's a submission. Oh no, it's not. Bonk, bonk, bonk. No, it might be. Might be. Let's go that because it drops them. Brainbuster's fine. Short elbow's fine. This one I'd like to get a little better if we could. What else we got? Taking a little look at everything. Bam! I like that. Nice backbreaker. Okay. Let's move that to here then instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Delayed Buster? No, I don't like that. Russian Link Sweep's fun. Power Driver's good. I didn't like the DDT there. I'm actually, I can put a DDT in here instead. I'd rather have one. There we go. Okay. Still using the Northern Lights as our main thing. Just trying to get more deadly. Like, I feel like the Pile Driver should be this big bad thing. Pounding Body. Okay. Okay. A lot of good choices here.
Yeah.
And this one we're gonna make something else.
Yeah.
What we got? What we got? Locks. Nope, none of those.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do a power bomb.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There, gut wrench suplex.
Yeah.
One of my apparently one of my specialties. Okay,
Yeah.
now running it down upon me. Elbow drop. Okay, so face down. So all my medium ones I like to be, you know, moves. Like stomping on the arm. Face up, near head, medium. Because like normally I do this, like with everyone. It's just an easy elbow drop. Try to do something a little different. Stomp in the arm. Face up, near head, big. See, here's where I would put like a chin lock or a sleeper hold. Yeah, sleeper hold. Down near legs, medium. Stomp on that leg. Big. I'd rather do like... Ooh, head drop to the belly. That's funny. Head down, medium. Okay. Knee drop to the neck. And then big, we'll do a... Big jump and elbow drop. And then, yeah. Face down, medium near legs. I'd rather do a half grab than a full. But I'll save that for the big one, and then the medium one we'll do... I do like the elbow drop to the legs, though. That's always been a favorite of mine. Like, I'm just going to elbow drop the back of your leg there. I love that, so I'm going to keep that. Oh, we have new attempts. Okay. Brett's rope brainbuster, chest slaps, and then avalanche cutter. I like that. I like that. All right, we'll leave all those alone. Oh yeah, my standing move. That's the MMA thing. Okay. Standing big, the leg tackle. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Vader attack for both of these then. Standing everything drop kick. That's not really me. Can't really do that. Throwing salt in the eyes? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. I mean, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put that there for now. I'm not gonna use it, but I'm gonna just put it there for now. Okay, I'm just trying to make myself a little more Not doing too much to the like I'm not changing things too much, just keeping the same finish and all that. Just trying to identify myself more as this young lion persona that we're working on. Okay. Okay, I think we're all good. Go ahead and save. We've auditioned, we've made it. And now we're doing a bit of training here. Against Yuji. Oh, you poor fool. You poor fool, Yuji Nagata. Use the Okemi multiple times. Press breathe while in a grapple and achieve a match rating of 60. Breathe? In a grapple? Press the breathe button while in a grapple. Okay, was that it? And get a match rating of 60 or more. Nope, that's not it. What's my... Okay. There's the breathe button. Nope, that's not it. What is the BRH button? Breathe. Left shoulder. Yeah. Use Ukemi multiple times, which is press breathe button while in a grapple and achieve a match rating of 60. While in a grapple? It doesn't do anything. I don't understand that. I can do this to headlock. Is that what it means? Or does it just want me to breathe? Oh, you think so, do you? Clothesline! Headbutt to the belly! Yeah, I'm a big half crab. Shout out to Lance Storm. I am confused about while in a grapple needing to use the breathe button. Do they mean like in a grapple as in whilst in a match? Because if I can't time it with the breathe button, it doesn't do anything. I can do other things. Alright, slowing things down. I'm whispering in Nagata's ear. What does Ukemi mean? What is that? How do I do that? Got him with a big suplex! Just a one. Big gut wrench, big gut wrench. I actually like that. That's my down. That's my big powerful down move. Whoa! Peel driver. Okay, I'm breathing. Come on, Vader attack! Vader attack! Vader attack! Oh, misses the big elbow. Vader attack! Dang it. Back into that big old headlock. Whoa. Yeah, that's the move. That's the move. Come on, everybody. Boom! Popped him with a German. Oh, almost got him down. Yeah. Bludgeoned. Kitchen sinked. Backs. Oh my goodness me, I'm gonna have to work on those later. Backslide. Boom! Into the deep cover! No. I don't even think I can climb the ropes. Let me check this. Nope. I can't even do it. Backdrop hold!
2.
Looks like I was gonna pin you with your own move there, buddy. Come on. Oh! Oh! Okay. Just pressing breathe a bunch, I think. Bonk. Keeping my wits about me. Oh. Ah, big old backbreaker. Are there no other trainees, or like there's nobody around to make any noise? This is so disconcerting. Ugh. Drop the big elbow. Oh! Beats me to the punch every time. Or to the, you know, to the kick. Oh, oh, this is gonna be huge. This is gonna be huge. Big cutter off the top! Ah! Into the Northern Lights! For the victory! 2! No! Oh dear. Oh, reversed it! Reversed it! Brett's rope superplex. The most dangerous rope of all! Ah! I got him, he thinks. Oh, oh. Backslide!
1, 2.
No! Rolls through! Northern Lights! Got his arm trapped!
2, 3.
Got him! Boom. 75, Northern Light suplex. Mission cleared. Okay, good. Oh, phew. Oh, phew. I pressed breathe, and I won the match over 60. Okay, new move, 40 more training points. Nagata, thank you. Wow, I actually broke a sweat. Good match, Gnarly. Yeah, I thought he was going to wipe the floor with you, but nice work, Gnarly. Yeah, I wiped the floor with him. Thanks. All right, that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow. See you. Okay, so Super Strong Machine, what do you think of the kid? Well, that went better than I expected. Oh no, they're talking about me when I'm not here. Never thought a rookie could give you a run for your money. Ha! Ha ha! Same. Really gets the old wrestling blood pumping, doesn't it? I think we can expect a lot out of him, and he'll definitely keep Okada on his toes. Hey, he's still got a long way to go. Don't start comparing him to the others just yet. Yeah, I've not even met them. Even in a sparring match, Nagata's a force to be reckoned with. Pro wrestlers are amazing! I'm going to learn everything I can from Nagata so I can debut as soon as possible. It sounds crazy, but I can already picture it. IWGP Champion. Someday soon. Alright, so what were we doing? We're working on this, right? Boom! Recovery normal. Okay, so that's breathing 25, breathing 20. Anything else that gets better? I mean, that's recovery when bleeding, breathing when bleeding, spirit when bleeding. Okay, so they get 20 each and they have to go 150. Alright. Movement speed and up and down. See, unfortunately, like, I'm definitely not going to do this one, but see how I can... That one's a good one because that's critical ability and endurance and defense. This one, I mean, I got to do my neck and back and leg and arm endurances eventually, but I'm trying not to boost these offensive categories yet, so I'm going to avoid those for now. See, that one too, movement speed and up and down speed. This one's good, spirit and spirit when bleeding. Recovery, breathing, movement speed. Alright, I'm going to do this. I know it boosts agility, but I can't help it. I cannot help it. I gotta do all these other things. Movement speed mostly is what I'm worried about. Okay, so I'm slowly being agile. Best I can do. Okay, I'm not gonna make any changes to my movesets at the moment, I don't think. I didn't even unlock anything new. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. So many things. Yeah, I'm fine with all that stuff for now. Sure. Leave training. Save. Still a newcomer. Still getting our feet wet. We haven't even properly debuted for the company. We're here just in the training dojo. Once you learn how to take a hit, you make it your top priority during practice. Pro wrestling moves are extremely dangerous. Ironically, this is why you have to allow them to connect. Trust your opponent's execution, and they'll come to trust yours. There's so much to learn about pro wrestling. Right? Hey, Tanahashi! Your skills seem to be improving nicely. Well done, Rad. Thanks. Yes, sir. I may have a reputation as a one-of-a-kind talent, but even I don't know everything there is to know about pro wrestling. Really? A champion like you? The heck you say? I'm surprised to learn something new every time I enter that ring. Heh. That's what keeps us coming back for more, yeah? Yeah, it is. I hope you'll be the kind of wrestler who inspires excitement and courage in your audience. Perhaps one day we'll stand together and shout our love for this sport and our fans, Rad. Of course, I'm in this as long as you'll have me. Then good luck. All right, let's do this. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me meet Tanahashi. Okay, pop quiz. Which part of the match is most exciting for the audience? When they exchange blows or use a finishing move? You got it! Huh? Now that you know how to take a hit, it's time to learn how to dish it out. You mean how to land moves? Yeah. Use your signature moves to wear down your opponent, then take them down with a finishing move. Of course. It wouldn't be an interesting match if it were one-sided, now would it, huh? That's where taking a hit comes in. You've got to help your opponents show off their moves too. I see. Yes, well, easier said than done. Let's try some sparring. Sure. With me as your opponent, you're gonna have to try pretty hard to put on a good show. Mew ha ha ha. With me as your opponent, you're gonna have to try pretty hard to put on a good show. Does that mean like you're a bad wrestler? Bring it on. Bring it on. Alright, super strong machine. I'm coming for you. Use a signature move 16 times and your finisher at least once. You got it. 16 signatures and a finish.
Fight.
All right. Okay, what do I got? I'm not going to plancha them, but I can do front grapple down and front grapple down and side suplexes and pile drivers, and then the backdrop hold. Okay, side suplexes, pile drivers, backdrop hold. You got it. You got it. You got it. Actually, let me go over here and make this interesting for myself just because I want to. And redeem this.
Put your hands up! Put your hands up!
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put my hands up for 30 seconds. There they go. I got 20 seconds left.
Yeah!
See if I can survive their onslaught.
Yeah!
Move that out of the way. Hands are up. I got a few seconds left.
Keep up! Keep up!
Come on!
Keep up!
Come on!
Keep up!
Okay, there. I can defend myself. Okay, there. Phew. Alright, now I can fight. Alright. Signature 16 times, finisher at least once. Oh. I think it's the... Oh no, I don't have the jumping variety yet. Okay, and boom! Ah, I didn't even get close to jumping out of the ring at them. Okay, here we go. Ah, I missed! I missed! I mean, I used a signature move. I didn't hit it, but I definitely used one. Nope. Ugh.
Yeah!
Oh my goodness me! That 30 seconds away from the controller is making all the difference here. Nope. Nope. I gotta build up. I gotta build up. I'm like forgetting all of my years and years of Fire Pro training. See, look at me, I'm getting countered left and right. They truly are a super strong machine. Okay, oh, this is... Oh, if I can get that off. I was gonna say this is also a signature, but if I can't get it off... No good. Nope. No good there either. Oof. Oh dear, oh dear. Duck. I can't cancel that. Once I'm clotheslining, I'm stuck clotheslining until I run all the way across the ring.
Yeah.
Boom! Big old backbreaker. Now we're talking. Oh no, 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 not that, not that, not that, not that. Oh. Nope. Still can't hit it. Man alive. Come on, man. Let go. Ugh. There. One. That's one. One signature maneuver. Two. Two in a row. Oh, I'm so slow. Okay, that's three. This is three.
1, 2.
Okay. 4. Quarter of the way there. 5. 6. 16 times. 7.
1, 2.
Halfway there.
1.
I'm obviously letting them get up from those. Here comes signature number 9 at the 9-minute mark. Oh. 10. 11. Baga! That should be my finish. Still can't hit that one. Still can't hit that one, so that's still 11 finishes as far as I know.
Yeah.
12. 13. This will be 14.
Break. Yeah.
15. And 16. Okay. Signature moves, check. Now, finisher move. Finisher move.
1,
2. I mean, you have to hit it at least once, so.
1, 2.
Come on, man.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
There. All the signatures, 3 finishers. That should do it. I hope. Failed? Use the signature move 16 times and your finisher 1 time. No.
Oi, oi.
Call that sparring. That was truly disappointing, Gnarly. Sorry. Look, you need to draw your audience in with some big moves and theatrics, and don't diminish the value of your finisher by using it too often. So, focus on signature moves and only use my finisher when it matters most. Okay, I've got it. Let's try again. That's the spirit. Come at me. Okay. It's literally like I can't overdo my thing, huh? Okay. You got it.
Fight.
Come here. I'm just gonna thoroughly destroy you.
Break.
I am determined now, you fool. Oh! Yeah! One signature move on the floor. That's one.
Give up. Give up.
Signature move, numero dos.
Yeah. One, two.
Three. There's three of them now. Bonk. Oof. Don't overdo my finisher by doing it too often, they tell me. And yet, I had to hit it with him with it 3 times in a row to finish him off. Like I literally just saved it for the ending sequence of the match. 4 signature moves.
1, 2.
5. See if we can get a 6 real quick. 6. Come on. Ah. Uh-oh. Get away, get away. Oof. Okay, that's like 6 or 7. About halfway, I think. Should be there for sure by now. I mean, not the most exciting display. I just used the same signature move over and over again, as requested. Oh! Fight! 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 Nice. Okay, it is just a triple combo. Alright. That's like 10 maybe? Oh, see if we can get another one in. Nope. Oh! I couldn't have timed that any better and it still didn't work. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to you for as long as I can. Okay, that's like 11 or 12. I think. Definitely close. Definitely close on these signatures. $14-ish. And here.
1, 2.
don't think they're going to be too upset if I do an extra submission, or excuse me, extra signature move. I'm going to do one more just in case. Oh, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. Dropping these elbows off the ropes. Oof. That's right, that's what you get. Okay, so I think this should do signatures for sure. Yeah. Try to get him into the middle of the ring now.
Yeah!
Okay, here we go. Finish. Get him.
1,
2.
3.
There we go. Okay, one finisher. And then at least 16 applications of or one finisher and 16 applications of a signature. Yeah! New move and 400 training points. Okay, so even if you get to the fail state, you just get to try again, so that's nice. Pants. I think I'm requesting pants. Good match. How'd I do? Kid, you got a long way to go, but that wasn't half bad. I mean, I just took my time. Ha, Hirata certainly has some high standards, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Looks like I've got my work cut out for me. You're still worrying too much about your own performance and not enough about the flow of the match. This is true. This is true. That's good observation there. Pro wrestling is about more than winning or losing. Content can make or break a match. It's all about that content creation. We need to inspire the audience. Remember, they don't call us pros for nothing. Hell yeah. That's it for today. Next time, you'll have a practice match. Better hope you're ready, Gnarly. Bring it on! Alright, this seems like a good point to drop off, or just do our training and then save here and then move along. Sounds good. Okay. Breathing, we need 115 for, huh? Breathing while bleeding, we need 90 for. We can get most of that here. And then movement speed, oh, movement speed for sure. Boom! I know we're doing stupid, I know we're going up in the agility attack thing, but we can't quite help it. Movement speed, please. Okay, breathing, movement speed, all good stuff, all good stuff. Awesome, so those are going to be normal and normal next time I do them, which is great. As long as I get those set to mediums to start with, then I can start futzing with other things. Look at that, my only offensive parameter going up is agility, just because I'm doing all this jumping rope and running around. Alright, that is enough for now. We can go ahead and save that. I'm not really too fussy about changing my moves up too much in our training sessions. We're going to worry about that later. The flashiest move we have, in my opinion, is that cutter off the ropes. So we're going to sort of keep that in our back pocket. And actually, the fanciest move we have is technically the salt in the eyes, but we haven't thrown that not once. Maybe we'll get the opportunity to do that next week, as this week is drawing to a close. Let me go ahead and hit this fancified button right over here and let everybody know that's going to do it for me for today. I would like to thank everyone for watching, no matter where when you happen to be. Wishing you all chill vibes, and for the moment, non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G. That's this guy. Saying so long for now. I'm going to be back Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern to start a new game of comic adventure and daring do called Super Lucky's Tale. So until then, TTFN, let's go ahead and see if we can't find someone, spread a little love to on our way out the door. Stream Deck, of course, every time it does an update. It takes a little while for the unit itself to work properly. Alright, let's go ahead and let's raid Chris. Haven't done that in a bit, so thanks for hanging, everybody. Hope you have a good one, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Ta-ta for now. Boop, boop, and a boop.